I'm Ben Fletcher. Good afternoon. Forest fans, you'll be pleased to hear that Vitor Pereira's points then pints mantra will continue at the City Ground. The fourth manager to work under Evangelos Marinakis this season, the Portuguese says he's simple, honest and a hard worker.
I have fire because I have passion. Football is my passion. Football is something that sleeps with me and wakes up with me. And I think I can help.
Forest go to Fenerbahce in their Europa Conference League playoff on Thursday, live over on talkSPORT 2. Newly installed Blackburn boss Michael O'Neill's told talkSPORT he won't be hindered by his other job.
I know it might sound a little bit unusual to some people, but I think that realistically it is something that is doable. I don't think it's if it wasn't, I wouldn't have tried to do it, because I think that obviously neither party would benefit from that.
O'Neill says he went from representing Northern Ireland at the Nations League draw in Brussels straight into Rovers training. Poppy Pattinson has her first senior England call-up for the World Cup qualifiers against Ukraine and Iceland. Serena Wiegman's named her 25, with Leah Williamson, Lauren James, Jess Carter, Hannah Hampton and Jess Greenwood all back from injury. Ireland and Australia have crashed out of the T20 World Cup, while already eliminated Scotland and Nepal are in action this afternoon. And to the Six Nations, where Henry Arundel has dodged suspension for his 2 yellow cards against Scotland. He'll start for England on Saturday. Ireland are the visitors to Twickenham. Henry Pollock makes his first start, one of 3 changes. There's more at talksport.com.
talkSPORT News.
Reform's been accused of putting together a Tory tribute act after Nigel Farage announced NHS his new front bench, and a serial Greggs thief has been spared jail. More from the news team at past.
talkSPORT weather with QuickFit. With expert technicians in all our centres across the country, we'll keep your car's inbuilt safety tech in top condition this winter. Book today at quickfit.com.
Clear for most of us for what's left of the afternoon. Heavy rain on the way into the southwest.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drive on talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein. No, Darren Bent, sadly, he's back tomorrow, but it doesn't matter when you've got the all singing, the all dancing, the superstar. There's Gabby Agbonlahor alongside you. Gab, hello.
This guy. Say super something, you're not superstar.
No.
You did, mate. You were close to saying it.
You're not.
You know what you were doing, mate.
No, you've got your place.
I would love to be a sub for Bentley. Yeah, legend.
Well, you're not. You're more than that.
Oh, am I?
You're another starter.
Oh, finisher.
Good to have you alongside, my friend. But do you know, we've got a show for you today. We'll be asking whether Liverpool fans would swap Slot for Klopp, as his agent claims Man United and Chelsea were after him while he was out of work. Not sure about that. We're also asking whether the Champions League is competitive enough as we prepare for the playoff stage that starts tonight, of course, all live on talkSPORT. And we'll hear from John Fury as he made a scene again at his son's press conference. Not all about you, John. On top of that, Arsenal have made Saka their highest paid player of all time with a new 5-year deal. So what does the future hold for their star boy? And of course, Tuesdays meet Adam Smith in the studio. Yes, the voice will be here looking ahead to lots of football coming up. And we'll also talk about this evening's EFL action. Busy 3 hours. It's Drive, it's talkSPORT, it's me, Andy Goldstein, it's Gabby Agbonlahor. And you, if you want to be a part of it, pick up the phone. You'll be next. We'll start with Klopp, or Slot, or Klopp, or Slot. 03717 22 3344.
This is a definition of a big one.
I've heard that before many a time. How are you, Gabby? Lovely to see you.
Very well, mate. How are you?
You came in with a hat on today, and I thought, he looks cool, and you've taken it off.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a hat for outdoors,
It
aren't
looks cool. Some people wear hats indoors, right?
What are you saying? I had swag? Is that what you're going to say?
You've got swag, but I'm just saying I liked it.
Oh, did you?
You can't wear hats indoors.
That's what they say, don't they? Whenever you used to wear a hat, like something on this show,
yeah,
I got a hat on indoors.
Yeah, but don't pay attention to what people.
I know, mate. It affects me, so I took it.
Don't listen to them.
So I'll go and get it.
When we come back, put your hat on. What things you can't wear indoors, right? Can you wear sunglasses?
You did.
When?
Downstairs.
Yeah, but that was just to annoy Max.
Yeah, but you done it.
Yeah, I really annoyed him. Do you reckon rock stars look like rock stars when there's no one in the house?
No.
Do you not think so?
No.
Like, here's my question, right? So when I go home tonight,
Yeah.
right, I'll go home, I'll have a quick shower, I'll put on a pair of shorts or a pair of tracky bottoms and a manky old t-shirt.
Yes, of
Or a
course.
hoodie.
Yeah.
Do you think someone like Noel Gallagher does that? Or do you think he's walking around one of his mansions just looking like a rock star?
I don't think so.
You think he's got...
I think, like, yeah, maybe just dressing gown.
Do you think so? Yeah, but then that's rock star like, right?
Is it? When I get home, I'll put a dressing gown on.
With nothing else under?
Depends what night of the week. I'm joking.
Big Friday.
Valentine's Day.
How was your Valentine's? Was it good?
It was very good, mate.
What'd you do?
My missus actually cooked Japanese food.
Oh, wow.
She cooked
What would that entail? What did you have?
Some sticky beef. She
Sticky
cooked
beef? Would that be-
black cod.
Oh, this sounds amazing.
She cooked dumplings.
Yeah. She got good dumplings, your missus?
Yeah, very good, mate.
All right.
Big. They were very big ones. They were lovely.
How many did you eat?
I had two, yeah. And also some spicy edamames. It was nice, mate. Nice
Sounds
Japanese night.
unbelievable.
Yeah, she got me a new pair of trainers. Got them here.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Hold on.
I didn't get her anything.
Hold on to them.
Why?
Because they'll come back into fashion.
But I didn't get her anything, mate.
Why not? That's terrible.
Because we agreed not to get anything, just cards. And then she got me something and I felt bad. So.
See, I have that with my missus every year. She
Do
goes, let's
you?
not get... And I go, no. And then I get her something.
What did you get her?
I got a bracelet.
Did you? Where
Nice
from?
bracelet. Somewhere not.
London Bridge.
You know, downstairs.
I know, Dave.
You know well, yeah?
Yeah.
I got a bracelet. We went out for a bit of food.
Lovely.
It was nice.
What was it like? Just couples everywhere. Don't think to be.
No, we went to the pub with our friends.
Oh, okay.
So that was quite
okay.
nice.
Yeah.
I think you get to an age where I'm more than happy to go out because it's a Saturday night. But if it's a Wednesday, I wouldn't have gone out because
Exactly.
I don't like a date in the diary dictating when I should be nice. I'm nice all the time.
Yeah. I think the weather was bad, and the idea to stay in was good as well.
Yeah. Well, I went out on Valentine's Day. That was Saturday.
Yes.
And I asked if she wanted to come with me, and she looked at me like I was nuts. I mean, she had
You
to be
went golf, didn't you?
She had to be my caddy, yeah.
You went golf, didn't you?
That's right, yeah.
Did she go with you?
No, she didn't want a caddy for me.
I went paddle as well on Saturday.
See, there's nothing wong with that.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's
Lots of people are phoning in now because they want to have their say on national radio. Let's pick those phone calls up, shall we? That'd be nice. 03717223344. Real busy show. Adam Smith, you love your boxing, Adam Smith.
Yes, legend.
We'll look back at that press conference yesterday. We'll have our say. You can have your say on John Fury, making it all about him. I'm sure you want to have your say on that. But we're going to start with football as we always do. Jurgen Klopp's agent has said that Manchester United and Chelsea approached him about becoming their new manager. But would you want an old rival as your gaffer?
As he takes the European Cup, looks at his players and lifts it to the Madrid night sky.
Slot might go. I think the writing might be on the wall for Slot. I think brings back Klopp.
He's a Liverpool legend. He's done a great job, but he's a manager, and if another job comes up in a couple of years' times and he wants to get back into management, why is he only allowed to manage Liverpool?
Can't take anything away from what Klopp did, what Klopp's brought in. He's brought it in for Slot.
And 29 long seasons, Liverpool are the Premier League champions, champions of England again, Premier League champions for the first time.
Oh, yes. Jurgen Klopp's agent has claimed that Manchester United and Chelsea both approached him to become their new manager after he left Liverpool. Took a break, of course, from management in 2024 and took up a role as head of soccer at the Red Bull Group. His agent also claims that he could have had the USA or England job if he wanted either. Jeff Stelling, Ali McCoy were alongside Angelina Kelly on this morning's breakfast show. They discussed whether they can see Klopp back in England at some stage.
I think that done is nonsense that Manchester United got from him. I couldn't see that happening at all.
He said that he's not going to manage in the Premier League.
So why would you go and...
Unless I guess he went back to Liverpool, but he's not going to manage.
I mean, could he go back
any
to
of
Liverpool?
the other teams?
Oh, fair, because you can go back to Liverpool.
I mean, they're sixth right now. I mean, you know, if they don't get Champions League football, you can't rule it out that Slot might not be there. I'm not saying that I would want him to go because obviously what he did the season before, but there is a chance.
Do you think, firstly, before we talk about whether or not you think he'll come back to England, do you think it's true, 100% true, that Manchester United and Chelsea approached him?
I think so.
Or his agent? You do?
Well, I think so, yeah. Why not?
Well, I can't see Man United approaching a Liverpool manager. I just don't see that.
Do you think that matters as much now?
I do.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
When Pochettino went to Chelsea, I don't think Chelsea fans were too fussed about
I think
his Spurs.
some were. Billy wasn't a fan of it. Billy's a hardened Chelsea fan.
But when you know you're getting a winner and you know that he's going to win with you and he'll get you back to your glory days, say if you knew that, wouldn't you just say, yeah, you know what? the football you played. Mane, Salah.
I hear what you're saying. I just feel there's other managers. Like when George Graham left Arsenal and went to Spurs, I mean, that was horrific. I don't understand why he did that. I don't understand why Tottenham approached him and why they let that happen.
Do you think it matters as much as managers, or is it more players that can't do it?
Personally, it's harder for a player.
Yeah.
Especially if they're a legend. But if the manager's a legend, like Klopp is one of their greatest ever managers, right?
I don't think Klopp will do it. Personally, no. I don't think, 9 years at Liverpool, 8 trophies, I don't think Klopp would ever dream of it. Because we've seen like Pep's assistant.
Yeah.
Rivals.
Yeah.
And he's at Manchester City now.
Would you have a problem, you're a Villa fan, if Birmingham's manager was really successful, won everything, and then went to Villa?
I had a problem with Alex McLeish coming to Aston Villa.
Okay, there you go, prime example.
It happened, but that was because he had just got Birmingham City relegated, and within 2 months through pre-season, he gets the Villa job. So I was baffled. 1, he was Birmingham City manager, and 2, that previous season and knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. I was a bit confused at that, but then Steve Bruce come and it didn't bother me because I knew he was a legendary manager.
Yeah.
What he'd done in the game. I've heard about how good he is.
But you would never have gone to Birmingham, right?
Not as a player, no.
You never got Wolves.
We had this discussion before. Remember, I told you that I had an argument with my friend over it.
No.
My friend was saying to me, like, when I was coming to the end, he was saying, like, why don't you just go to Birmingham City?
I've not had this with you.
Yeah, and I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, so Birmingham City offered $100,000 a week, and the guy said, no, I wouldn't. And I generally wouldn't. No amount of money go and play for Birmingham City.
Do you find it's mad that Bentley played for Spurs?
No, because yes, he's an Arsenal fan, but just Jamie Carragher, an Everton fan,
yeah,
for Liverpool. So I get it. If the club's after you, go and do it. But for me, the rivalry between Villa and Birmingham, I could never dream of doing it. But as a manager doing it, Steve Bruce coming to his rivals, and I think he'd done both Sheffield clubs as well, did he? Yeah. Steve Bruce as well. So
Harry Redknapp's done Southampton and Portsmouth.
Exactly. So I think some fans out there, Manchester United, would think, you know what, the success, the way Liverpool played, I'd want that back.
No Man United will want that. No Man United
You
fan.
think so?
No, sir. Yeah, you can't be singing Jurgen Klopp's name. No way.
Why not?
What's sat there opposite the Sir Alex Ferguson stand? Just can't happen, Gabs.
Come on.
Of course not.
Manchester United last won the Premier League when?
2013.
Haven't won it in 13 years.
I know, but that's...
And he can change that.
No. Because
you knew he was going to change that.
No, I'd rather wait.
Well,
you can't.
If you were told in 2 years he's definitely going to win the Premier League for Manchester United, you're telling me to say, nah, Jurgen, Liverpool connections. Sorry, mate, can't.
Yeah. Carrick's going to do that. Do you think Liverpool fans would swap Slotty for Kloppy right now?
I would, yes.
Yeah, me too. At the beginning of the season, they would have said no.
Yeah, but this season's been a bit of a shambles, hasn't it? They're still not guaranteed to get top 4, top 5. They've got a battle on their hands to the end of the season. I just think the times were so good under Klopp, wasn't they? Even though they only won 1 Champions League and 1 Premier League, look at the battles with Manchester City. They could have easily won 3 or 4 Premier Leagues, Liverpool, but that Manchester City team was so good. And the football they played, it was chaos, wasn't it? It was like, win the ball back, don't mess around, no passing around midfield, into the channels for Salah and Mane. If you can find Firmino, get into his feet, Fabinho and Henderson in the middle as well.
Yeah, it's a wonderful team.
Yeah, it was a wonderful team,
Do you think there's a chance at all that Klopp could come back to Liverpool? Let's just say, because I think if Liverpool don't get Champions League football next season, he could be gone.
He should be gone.
Yeah, he should be gone.
Yeah.
Now, if they do get rid of him, which is a little bit barking when you think about it, he won the Premier League last season, but I understand it in the crazy world we live in. Do you think that Klopp could come back to Liverpool at any stage in the future?
I don't see why not. He's 58.
Young?
He's not. Yeah, exactly. He's not in his 70s.
No.
I don't know Mourinho's age, but I'm sure Mourinho's in his 60s. I'm sure he is.
This is a guess. I think he's 62, but I might be miles off.
Has someone said that in your ear?
No, I saw a documentary about him.
They're going to tell you now in your ear.
Can you have a look at how old Jose?
But
I might be miles off. 63. Hold on. Today. There you go.
Exactly. So 58, still young as a manager. Why not? And you might have been out of it now, Jurgen Klopp, for what, 2 years, and think, I'm rested. I'm feeling like I want to get back into it.
Yeah.
The job I'm doing for Red Bull doesn't really give me that buzz.
Doesn't give me wings.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So maybe he would. Maybe he's waiting for a job. Maybe he feels like, you know what? Yeah, I want that buzz back. I'm enjoying life, working for Red Bull. He loves Mallorca, doesn't he? As a place to live as well. But why not?
Yeah,
58 is still young as a manager.
With you. Well, listen, I agree with Gabs on some, but not all. The thing I didn't agree with when Gabby said that he wouldn't necessarily mind too much if an old rival took over the management of
8 trophies in 9 years, Klopp. 1 Premier League, 1 Champions League.
I still wouldn't have him.
FA Cups, Carabao Cups, FIFA World Club
I still wouldn't have
everything.
Wouldn't have him.
Charity Shield.
Would you have an old rival as your gaffer? 03717 223344. And Liverpool fans, would you slot for Klopp? 2 questions, 1 number. 03717 223344.
Agree with me.
44. Dial that number. You can agree or disagree with Gabby Agbonlahor.
Judge this as you see fit. And again, I'll explain it. A video circulating on social media has showed an Arsenal fan approach Arteta and his wife, who are sitting in the car in traffic. And he goes up to the driver's window with Arteta sitting there saying, I have a shirt. I really need you to sign this for my son. This was it.
For my son, can you sign this? Please, please, it's for my son. Can you sign the signature on the Arsenal jersey? My son loves this. Please, Arteta. Arteta, please, just... Arteta.
Coach, bro.
Just one signature, bro, please. It's for my son. Just one signature, please, Mikel. Please, it's for my son. For my son, please, please. My son loves you so much.
Well, that was that. And as far as we gather, he didn't get the shirt signed. And Mikel put the car in gear and off he went. Is there a difference here, Simon? The Chelsea players walking by the mascots, Mikel sitting in traffic in a public place, obviously, but deciding, no, I'm not going to get my window down. I'm not going to sign that.
A little bit, yeah. You know, ultimately, I know what the man is saying, but there is a cynical side of me that sees a lot of autograph hunters that do these sort of things and then sell the autographs and make it their profession to do so whilst telling you it's for the children. I've seen that happen. I mean, the balance is always about what is reasonable for people to do. He's out in a public place with his wife doing something slightly different, driving away. Was that after the game?
From Out of Drive on talkSPORT, it's me, Andy Goldstein. Good tune, by the way, Jack. Good work. And Gabby Agbollenhall still to come. We'll be joined in the studio by the voice of boxing, Adam Smith. We've just been looking at Carl Froch, who's just put out this video. We'll play some of that in our show. Wants it? Good luck to I'd love to see. I paid money for that one.
Anything.
What?
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that'd be a great fight. Just quickly, Man City would prefer to send goalkeeper James Trafford out on loan rather than sell him this summer with Leeds, Villa and Newcastle all interested. I'm surprised Chelsea aren't on that list. Nicholas Jackson, talking to Chelsea, is expected to return to the Bridge this summer because he has not played enough games for Bayern to trigger the obligation clause in his loan agreement. Right, let's take your calls on Gaffers. Would you want an old rival as yours? And Liverpool fans, is there any chance that he could come back if Slot gets the bullet? Now, you were asking me whether or not I would have taken Klopp at Man United, and I said not in a million years. Yes. Let's speak to another Man United fan. He goes by the name of George. Hello, George. How are you?
Hello, George.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you today?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good. What would you like to say,
right.
George?
You I've been supporting United for 65 years. But do you cut off your nose to spite your face?
Mm-hmm.
You pose the question that if you can guarantee that within 2 years Klopp can win you the league, go for it. Why not? It'll get United back to winning ways.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, there is no guarantee of that. But here's my question: would you take that gamble? That's my question.
Yeah, I would. Look at what we've done in the past few years. Look at all the managers that have come and gone. They've all proved done. You know he's a proven manager. If it wasn't for City, as much as I'm United and against Liverpool, but if it wasn't for City, they would have won 3 or 4 more leagues.
Yes.
You know that. So that's a fact. I go by facts. The fact is that he's a very good manager. And you don't cut off your nose just to spite your face.
Spot on, George.
Okay.
We need him.
George,
we need him.
George, thank you for that.
Well said, George.
With Klopp, I'm a little bit sort of like, I know he's a good manager, but he only won the league once.
Yeah, but look at the Man City side he was playing against.
Oh, Leicester managed to win the league in that, didn't they?
But as well, Klopp has never really, provoked Manchester United, has he? Do you know what I'm saying? He's never provoked Manchester United, even...
What do you mean provoked? What do you mean?
I mean, some managers might have, rivalries against clubs and, they beat Manchester United.
Your Liverpool manager, that's enough provoking.
Don't forget, though, he defended Manchester United when he had a go at me.
Oh, yes, he did, yeah. Have we got that clip?
Do you remember?
We'll get that clip when he had a pop at you.
Exactly. So he defended Manchester United. Maybe he likes Manchester United. You never know.
Maybe he doesn't like you.
Yeah, he did. He did come for me a bit, didn't he?
Alex is up next, a Villa fan. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Yeah, guys, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Well, mate. You all right?
Yeah, all good. Real quick, before I get on to what I want to say, Gabby, Villa fan, love you. I will never forget till the day I die, as a kid, being told I can't get your name on the back of my shirt.
Too expensive.
Yes, too many letters. And my parents tried to get me to settle on Gabby 11 instead. It was outrageous.
Mate, I do that now with my own kids. They can't have the surname on. It's too expensive, mate.
I'll tell you what, Alex, if you can spell it now in one go, he'll send you one.
Agbonhalor. Cheers, Gab.
No, it's wrong, mate.
You got it wrong.
Agbonhalor.
Oh,
man, Alex, that's out of order, mate.
Wait, lucky he didn't get his name on the back.
I couldn't look at a shirt that's on the back that has the name on the back, can I? We couldn't afford it.
No.
Exactly.
Spelling mistake. You needed Tipex on the back of that.
It's not an easy one. I'll let you off. I think I spelled it wrong in my life.
Did the Kitman ever get it wrong? Because the Kitman on various famous players, like Beckham being one, they've spelt their names wrong.
They probably have, but I wouldn't have known.
Okay. Go on now. What do you want to say?
As I say, I love Gabby, but I have to disagree. Yeah. I couldn't stand McLeish or Brucey. I know that it was a bad time for the club, but I was almost happy at the fact that Bruce couldn't get us up because it just did not feel right. The fact that someone with such history for a rival club would be then held in such esteem. I feel like with rivalries in football, regardless of players or managers or any sort of wherever you are in the system, it just is a line you shouldn't cross.
Yeah. Don't you think though that
Thanks, man.
Look at Mourinho.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Spurs.
Yeah, I know.
Porto and Benfica. Are they rivals?
Yeah.
They probably are in the Portuguese league. I'm sure the Benfica fans love Mourinho, even though the success he had at Porto. I think everyone's different, aren't they? Different opinions.
I think with Spurs it was different because they were absolutely desperate to win something, and you've got a proven winner coming in, so you just get excited about that.
But do you think Chelsea fans will take Mourinho back?
I do think.
They care.
I don't know, but I do think that Jose now amongst Chelsea fans isn't loved. If he was loved 100% by Chelsea fans, it might be 90 because of the fact that he went to Spurs.
He went to Spurs.
Yeah, and maybe Man United as well. Ash is a Man United fan. Hello, Ash.
Good evening, Ash.
Afternoon, chaps. How are we?
Good, man. Are you all right? Do you want a chance of winning a Gabby Agbonlahor shirt by spelling his surname?
I'll give it. Oh, listen to the last one. Andy, fellow United supporter, man, I've got to disagree with you, mate.
Go on.
If someone said to me next season Guardiola from City was coming to United and win the league, I'll take it 100%. We're not won a trophy for the last 13 years, the Premier League last 13 years, sorry. I'm taking it with both hands, mate.
Yeah,
it's got to be done.
Yeah. What about, I get that, and maybe I agree with you. What about Klopp, though?
I'll take Klopp. I'll take anybody if we win the league.
But he was Liverpool manager, one of your biggest rivals.
I get that 100%, but if somebody said to me, you've not won a trophy for the last 13 years,
I agree.
But Klopp comes in and wins the Premier League and continuous Premier Leagues and trebles and history, I'm going to take you, mate.
All right, what about, because in this scenario, we're giving you guarantees, right? Take Klopp and you're guaranteed to win the league. What about if the same guarantee came with Gerrard?
In terms of what?
No, would you take Gerrard manager of Man United if you knew he'd win the league?
You're going to win the league.
That's a very good question.
How much time do you need to think about that?
Do you want me to spell Agbonlahor for you?
I mean, it's a trick one with Gerrard, isn't it? But if you look at an established manager such as Guardiola...
Yeah, but would you?
Yeah, I think I would. I'd take a risk.
Oh, you liar.
I'm always
liar.
Listen, I work in the
I tell you what,
mate. I'm always up for a risk.
Ash, I can spell Gerrard. I'll put one of them on the back of a Man United shirt, send it your way. Wear it with pride, all right?
He can't be number 7, though,
yeah,
can he?
Yeah, good luck with that. Thanks, Ash.
What's up, man?
The Pep thing's a very good point. I would take Pep, obviously. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Why don't?
Just,
not
just
Klopp?
Pep. You've got the best manager in the world.
But does that show that Liverpool are more of a rival than Manchester City?
More of a rival, just...
Don't you think?
Maybe they are. The longevity between the two clubs is much... I mean...
League titles.
Yeah.
It's a good debate, though. I think you go 50-50. So I think some Man United fans will say, listen, I want to win.
Yeah.
Like the last call, I just want to win. And if Klopp's going to win, then let's get him.
Okay, let's not get him, though. Still to come when we join in the studio, we've got him, the voice of boxing, Adam Smith, joins us in about 4 minutes. First, it's time for no Googling. We want to know who scored the first Liverpool goal under Jurgen Klopp. Who scored the first Liverpool goal under Jurgen Klopp? The answer to that and boxing chat with the legend that is Adam Smith right after this, live on Drive on talkSPORT.
Before you leave us, Jason, here's a question. Can you separate Tyson from John?
No, because John Fury won't allow you to.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'd like to, but John Fury won't allow it. Every time you try to, he's in there flipping tables and stuff like that. So, unfortunately, John Fury won't allow you to separate the two. You know that if you have one, you've got to have the other.
Jason, thanks. That was a great call. Thank you for that. Tom's a Leeds United fan, no doubt a boxing fan as well. What are you making of all of this then, Tom? The Furies are back, but you know what comes back with it.
Oh, yeah. Big John, honestly. Hiya, gents. I think that...
Morning.
I just think Tyson needs to sit and have a word with his dad, doesn't he? He needs to say, Dad, just shut up. Like, the fact is, in the first fight when he fought Usyk, there was massive criticism that listening to his dad in the corner cost him the fight because he was in there yapping, saying, do this, do that, telling him what to do. And John's like this every time. The man is an absolute nutter.
We're told Tyson Fury and his dad John cannot take any criticism. John Fury called out Carl Froch for a fight during Tyson's Makhmudov press conference, while Simon Jordan says Tyson is a star who elevates boxing, but he can't cope with anything that isn't direct praise.
I think a real man can take criticism and go, right, I'll tell you what, I will combat your criticism by two things: proving you wrong, but also if your point is wrong, I won't shut you down and ban you because I'm too cowardly to counter your opinion. I will just deal with it and address it.
Tyson Fury fights Russia's Arslanbek Makhmudov at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in April. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest boss Vitor Pereira has been speaking for the first time since his appointment.
I think I can help. I came to give my body and my soul to this club, to help the club, and together we can do it.
He's their fourth permanent manager of the season after Sean Dyche was sacked last week. Forest sit 1 place and 3 points above the relegation zone with 12 games to play. London City Lionesses left-back Poppy Pattinson's got her first senior England call-up. Serena Wiegman's named her 25 for next month's World Cup qualifiers against Ukraine and Iceland. Leah Williamson, Lauren James, Jess Carter, Hannah Hampton and Jess Greenwood are all back from injury. And after Manchester United and Chelsea both deny approaching Jurgen Klopp back in 2024, Jeff Stelling can't see Klopp taking charge of any more club sides.
The only jobs I think would tempt him back into management are of the German national team or the English national team.
I don't disagree.
They're the two that I could see him
absolutely
coming back for.
You can get all the latest breaking news at talksport.com.
You can't talk over it. There's a gap. You sound really unprofessional if you talk over the gap. Which I would never do. In fact, in a minute, I'm going to introduce Adam Smith. But I might as well introduce him now as a Liverpool fan. He might know the answer. Smudge, how are you?
I'm very good, Andy. How are you?
We'll talk boxing in a moment. But first, the answer to the question.
Okay, go on.
Is Liverpool your team? You might know, you might not know.
Bob
Who scored
Paisley.
the first... It wasn't him. Who scored the first Liverpool goal under Jurgen Klopp's reign? Any idea? You do? I mean...
Sturridge.
Oh, you've looked at the answer. Do you cheat?
No.
Can you look at the answer?
No, it's not him. Emre Can is the answer. Still to come,
Good player he was.
Really good player. We'll be discussing Bukayo Saka, talking to great players, and his new deal at Arsenal. But, of course, you've worked it out. It's time now for this.
There's a real feeling that this is the best versus the best.
White's lost control. White has lost control completely.
How many more do you want?
This is The Voice.
Yes, time for The Voice, our weekly feature where we're joined in the studio by the voice of boxing, Adam Smith, to take a look at the week's biggest story. Smudger.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Gabby. How are you?
All well, mate. All
It's quite ironic that you are the voice of boxing because I've just been introduced to your wife and you are well and truly punching.
Very good.
How are you? Are you well?
You do come out with the lines.
I try.
You do try. We're good. It's half-term week, so the kids are back. Our eldest back from university. She came with me to the Tyson Fury press conference yesterday and enjoyed it.
Bad language there. You cover her ears?
There was. I didn't. She's an adult, so she can hear. She rather likes Tommy Fury, who sat in front of us, so she was happy.
Okay.
The other two are at home and working hard, or actually my youngest isn't, but there we go.
Kids don't work hard. They don't know the meaning of working hard, do they?
Don't know. Did you work hard at school?
Of course not. The kids take no notice from me. I got lucky.
Gabby, you did.
No, I didn't. I was playing one-man Wembley football in the playground.
We're losing this.
You're losing that argument. Right, we'll start with where you were yesterday, that press conference ahead of Tyson Fury's return to the ring. In fact, at yesterday's conference, he explained why he had decided to return to the sport. Have a listen.
I came back for one reason only, and that's to make boxing great again. Since I retired for the 5th time over a year ago, boxing for me has gone on a downward slope. It's become quite boring, and boxing is at its maximum potential when Tyson Fury's actively fighting. And I didn't say that. An AI, the cleverest AI on earth, said that, ChatGPT.
I don't think there is a chat BDT, is it? I put my name into chat GPT and it said I'm the best broadcaster in the world, so I wouldn't take any notice of what they said.
I did see that.
Yeah,
and your opinion, Gabby?
I think he is, mate.
There we go. So that's 2 out of 3, right?
Stay. You can
Even
stay.
though he didn't do any work at school.
If he was, what school? If he was chocolate, he would eat himself. Right? He really would. Do we need boxing? Sorry, do we need Tyson in boxing as much as he thinks we need him?
We love Tyson Fury, his box office, his entertainment, he has charisma on a stick. He's unpredictable. It's a pleasure having him back. We knew he wasn't retired. We knew he was going to return. And he's returning at the right time. He's had 16 months, or by April it'll be 16 months off. He's done plenty of the Netflix docos, and he's ready to go again. He looks very, very good physically. Mentally, I think he's in a great place. He was mature yesterday. He was calm. He was comfortable in his skin. Has boxing got boring? No, boxing's fantastic at the moment. There's some incredible fights that have been made under Turki Al-Sheikh in the whole last 2 or 3 years. Some wonderful matches. And Tyson Fury sprinkles some stardust back in Britain. It's great. It's great to have him back, but he's just one of many good things that are happening in our sport right now.
Do you think we'll be able to tell after this fight what level Fury is actually at now? Because will he be able to fight a Wardley, a Dubois, or will they be too young and fresh for him?
Gabby, you know your stuff. Look, Tyson's 37 now. This will be, I think, his 38th fight. He's been around a long time. He knows how his body is in training. He's gone to Thailand. As I said, he looks the part and he'll feel the part. We won't know until he gets under the lights. That's the truth. And it's about the legs, whether the legs are still what they once were. On paper, yes, he beats Makhmudov, even though Makhmudov, the big Russian lion, is a huge puncher. I don't think he's on the level of Tyson Fury. Certainly not Fury at his best, maybe even 3/4 at his best. But we'll gauge what he's like on April the 4th, and then we'll see, and whether he's still ripe for a Fabio Wardley or a Daniel Dubois or some of the younger guys, the Moses Italmas, or whether he just wants that big third fight with Usyk or even a fourth with Wilder. We'll have to wait and see. But he has to perform on April the 4th, and Makhmudov can fight, so he's going to have to be at his best, Tyson Fury, and I think he will be.
If anything that we've learned from Tyson Fury when he opens his mouth is maybe 50% is the truth, 50% isn't. And by that I mean I'm never fighting again, then I am, then I'm not, then I am. If I do fight again, it'll be at Wembley Stadium, it'll all be free. I'm not fighting again. If I do fight, it's going to be for £1 billion, etc.
Yeah.
Right? 50%.
Keep you on your toes, Andy.
Toes is one of the, yeah. He has claimed that he's going to have no trainer or nutritionist for this fight. What do you make of that? Load of rubbish?
There's 50-50 truth, I think. He was with Sugar Hill, before that Ben Davidson. Look, he's had a number of different trainers. Peter Fury, John Fury, his dad for many years, of course. John told me a few weeks ago in Germany that he is now training Tyson Fury. But I sort of found out yesterday that there is either no head trainer, or maybe one will be drafted in later on in camp. Maybe somebody who's got some seniority that Tyson respects. But look, there's not a lot that Tyson Fury doesn't know about himself and about boxing. He's very knowledgeable. However, if things get hard in a corner, you want someone there that you trust, that's going to maybe change the tactics, have a plan B or C. You saw recently Adam Booth and Josh Kelly winning the world title together. Same with Manny Robles when Brandon Figueroa needed something in the corner. So I would like to see him with someone sooner rather than later, rather than on his own.
How do you think Frank Warren will feel about the fight being on Netflix? Because obviously the Saudis are paying for it. What involvement has Frank Warren got in this fight?
Well, so Frank, obviously, his Queensberry deal is with DAZN, as is Eddie, who's with Matchroom. DAZN, the home of boxing, week in, week out. But look, sort of the more the merrier for me, I think, and Frank knows that Netflix is a huge platform. The casual fans will come in. Tyson's Tyson, isn't he? And he's going to fight 2-3 times, maybe more. I think it's good that there's that platform, and I think Frank will see that. But there'll be a little bit of him that would have wanted Tyson on DAZN.
Yes. How does that work then with Frank Warren? Is he still he's not promoting him because it's not Is he the promoter of this fight?
Yeah, so Spencer Brown's Tyson's manager, and Frank is his promoter in the nominal way, but he won't be. This is a Netflix sort of entertainment type show with Dr. Rakan, with the teams from Makhmudov and Fury sort of leading it, but Frank is the promoter of Tyson Fury.
Okay. Similar to Andy Joshua's fight, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Eddie wouldn't have been promoting that.
Eddie was there, but it was an MVP Jake Paul promotion, and AJ went and took a huge amount of money for fighting Jake. Yeah.
It wasn't Tyson Fury that made all the headlines yesterday. It was his dad, John.
It was.
Shouted, calling out Carl Froch, lots of bad language. Carl Froch has since gone on his own channel about 40 minutes ago and called out John to have a Misfits fight with him, which I'd pay a lot of money to see, by the way. How do you think Tyson Fury in the boxing world looks at John Fury coming out and screaming and shouting all the time?
I think he loves his dad. I think he knows his dad. I think he expects his dad to do that. At times, I think probably Tyson thinks it's me that's fighting, but he's a character. It's the circus has come into town. And John is actually a very knowledgeable guy. You sit down and chat to him. Like Carl, you sit down and chat to him about boxing for hours. But John Fury wants to make entertainment. And look, if Carl says what he says, it can be controversial. My friend Carl Froch, he can say what he says on his channel. He'll be very blunt. And John takes umbrage to that, then he'll come and have a go back, and he doesn't care where it is, when it is, but if there's cameras on it, all the better. As far as Carl goes, I remember sitting with him commentating on Golovkin against Kell Brook at the O2, and Carl had been retired a couple of years, and at the end Golovkin was stalking around the ring after he'd beaten Kell, and he looked down at Carl, and Carl was like, I'm not having that, I'll have him. I'm like, you sit down there, you're a commentator now. He goes, no, he can't look at me like that. It's going to be in Carl Froch as long as Carl Froch is breathing. That fighter mentality. He's always wanted a scrap on the cobbles. He wanted to go 15 rounds rather than 12. Carl Froch is a fighter to the core. So is John Fury. Listen, it's fun, it's banter, it's entertainment. Carl said to me afterwards, hey, it's all good fun, isn't it?
If they fought, who would win?
I mean, I don't think I would go against Carl Froch ever anyway.
Okay.
In a normal fight. I mean, obviously it's a long time since he's retired, but Carl Froch is a very, very, very top fighter.
That switch up there as well.
And John Fury's a big guy, right? And he's
unbelievable fighter.
He's the bare knuckle boy. You want to see it on the cobbles? Let's make it happen.
They've got that switch to, haven't they, the boxers, where like they're feeling threatened, like it goes, doesn't it? Imagine Carl's like that, isn't he, as well? Someone's threatening him, it's like, okay, let's make it happen.
Look, Carl's a boxer who's fought at many, many different levels and won world titles galore. John Fury is a very, very strong man, a good fighter back in his day, and still claims he's the hardest man in Britain, I think. But I don't know. Look, I like John. I like his banter. I like his fun. I like his entertainment. And Carl is brilliant. I mean, he's just starry gold.
He is. Well, listen, we've got so much to get through. We'll talk when we come back about a fight that I'm very, very excited about seeing finally, Lee Wood against Josh Warrington. We'll also get your views on Fabio Wall. It's been confirmed that he's going to fight Dane Dubois in May. I tell you what, all these massive fights. We've got Ryan Garcia to look ahead to as well. Deontay Wilder, Derek Chisora. All these. It's lucky Tyson Fury's returning because boxing was on its knees before he. When we come back, more from the legend that is Adam Smith right after this.
Boxing update on talkSPORT with DAZN, the global home of boxing. Sign up now at dazn.com/boxing.
You know something, it costs nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it costs absolutely nothing. And it's amazing. You maybe underestimate how much it means to people, those kids, you know, for sitting there Imagine the kid in the playground, so-and-so come up and said hello to me, he patted me on the head. Just, I'm loath to use the word wee things like that, because those wee things are actually big things in the grand scheme of things, Jeff. And that is not a good look at all. Yeah. I mean, what does it take to come out your way and walk and give the kids a wee high five on the way through?
I have to say, there's been a lot of fuss has been made about absolutely nothing, in my opinion. Here, I don't think they saw them. They all had their headphones on. They're completely oblivious to it. And all these players, they're walking past millions of people every day. If they had to stop and look at everyone to make sure they weren't upsetting someone, they would never get to where they're going.
No, and look, there's two parts to this for me. One, I was in that position as a young boy, and you wanted to touch them or have sort of interaction with them. I don't honestly think many of the players saw them. I heard Ali and Jeff talk about this morning, and I'm like, oh, where was that? How have I missed that? And then I see it, and I'm looking at them. I don't think they see them. Now, if you really want those mascots to be seen, don't hide them around the corner, because that's where they were. I think there was faux outrage. People love to be outraged, love to be offended. If they had walked past them and they saw them, then I think there's some merit in it. But I'm not convinced, by the way, they even see them.
Driver talkSPORT, me Andy Goldstein, Gambia Bonhall, the superstar is Adam Smith is with us in the studio to be discussing Bukayo Saka's new deal at Arsenal. Just quickly, Haji Wright's hat-trick sent Coventry back to the top of the championship with a 3-1 win over Middlesbrough last night. A great win that was for them. Referee Chris Kavanagh has been dropped from this weekend's Premier League games after a series of errors during Villa against Newcastle in the FA Cup. What's undeserved?
To be dropped. It was tough. I thought it was outside the area.
Why are you smiling? You thought it was outside the area? Yeah. There you go. Wear them, my friend. Right, we got the voice of boxing, Adam Smith, was in the studio. They suit you. You look good, man. Can you see anything?
No.
My eyes are getting How old are you, Gab?
Don't go into that.
No, because your eyes will go soon.
My eyes are already gone.
My eyes went.
How old are you, Smojo? What are you,
64?
Oh.
67. You're on form today, aren't you? You really are.
How old are you, 54? Do you wear glasses? Do you read glasses?
I should do, reading glasses, because...
Horrible when it goes, isn't it?
I used to have good eyesight, and suddenly it went, and I was like doing this.
Yeah, mine are like that now. Right, where is everyone? Right, let's talk about... we'll talk about Lee Wood and Josh Warrington in just a moment. We have to talk about Fabio Wardley. You alluded to it just before the break. It's now been confirmed that he's going to make the first defence of his world heavyweight title against Dane Dubois in May. What do you make of this fight? Because when we were talking about Fabio Wardley and his first defence, we all assumed it would be an easier fight than Dubois. Fair play to him. I mean, what a fight this is going to be.
I was just saying to Gabby, I think it's an absolute firecracker of a fight. It's a brilliant match. I didn't think it would happen. Hats off to Fabio, to Daniel, to Frank Warren, to everyone for getting this on. Frank, obviously, he's got a huge amount of the heavyweights and he wants them to fight each other. I thought that Fabio, having won the title, he beat Joe Parker, he was handed the WBO. I thought he'd get a nice defence against maybe an ageing American, something like that. Aging American. Daniel Dubois is full of energy. He's reconnected with Don Charles. He badly needs a win after the Usyk defeat. But remember the form he had going into that. He's a huge puncher. He's young. Fabio Wardley, undefeated, finds a way, the Rocky story. I tell you what, it is a 50-50 fight on May the 9th in Manchester. I think it's one of the matchups of 2026.
Yeah, they're the fights we want to see. Even like Moses Itoma, when can he fight a Wardley or a Dubois? Because like you says, both big punchers. don't underestimate as well Wardley's punching power.
Wardley, I mean, his huge punching power. What he did to Justice Hooney at Ipswich when he was losing round after round, he finds a way. He's an incredibly tough guy. He's got decent skills, better than people think and suggest, and he can really whack. Daniel's probably a more organised fighter. He had obviously a better amateur career, but there's holes in Dubois. We've seen him beaten before. Then he turned the tables on AJ, so you don't quite know what Daniel Dubois is going to bring to the ring. He's got that unpredictable nature, which we love. Fabio can't stop winning.
Do you think there's an air of maybe thought with regards to, I was handed the title, and if I have an easy defence of it, people still won't necessarily connect me with being a heavyweight champion. Therefore, if I go in with someone like Dubois and beat him, all of a sudden now it's like, you are a worthy champion. Do you think that comes into it?
Fabio Wardley's a great guy. I spent a lot of time with him. He's intelligent. He was working in a completely different field till he was 22. He put the gloves on late. All of this is just incredible for him. He had 4 white-collar fights, and he's just gone on this run of victories. He's now a world champion, and I think he wanted to fight Alexander Usyk, and when that didn't happen, he's probably looked at it and thought, I'll fight the next best. Why not? Let's fight Dubois. I think it's brilliant.
I think the most exciting fight coming up for me.
My mind would change leading up to this. Who's going to win it? Probably change every other day. Currently, where is your mind at?
Don't. I'm commentating on it. You know that. Why ask me? Ask Gabby.
You're allowed. Okay, Gabby, who do you think he thinks he's going to win?
Well, he did tell me off air that he thinks he's going to be a draw.
I did, yeah. Yeah, that's only so he can get more money for the rematch. Right, let's look ahead. Talking of massive fights, they don't come any bigger and better than this one. Lee Wood against Josh Warrington. Finally, they're going to face off again on Saturday. What, 2.5 years after their first fight?
It's such a brilliant story. It's such a great match in Nottingham. It's going to be a fantastic atmosphere there. Lee Wood sells bundles of tickets. Josh Warrington will bring his Leeds army down. They had that first fight. Josh was outboxing him. Lee then came from behind and stopped him. Slightly controversial. They don't like each other. There's a lot of fuel in this one. And the winner could go on. If Lee wins, he could go on for a rematch with Condon, maybe at Forest. And if Josh wins, look, there's Josh Padley, there's Yorkshire derbies, there's all sorts. For the loser, we don't know where they're going to go. This is a must-W fight, must-win fight.
Yeah.
Ishmael Davis on the undercard as well against Bilal Fawaz. You've got Dave Allen back, Leo Atang, Meatball, Molly, and Tia May Ayton, who is probably my favourite young female fighter out there. She's absolute mustard. So you've got to tune in.
Didn't
Darren say he was coming? Where is he? Didn't Darren Bent say he was coming?
What did I tell you? It's flaky.
Gabby, come on.
Listen, I love football, by the way, but when you've got a boxing card like this, the big ones, there's nothing better than planning your evening for the boxing. I prefer to watch it at home, you know, so I can see the replays. I wanted to watch it at home.
If you had a cinema the size of it.
It's not. Boxing's in a great place.
Great show from Matchroom, and Matchroom Queensbury are absolutely flying at the moment.
The great fights don't stop there, because we've got another one this weekend. Ryan Garcia, I'm a big fan of Ryan Garcia, chased his first world title, which, when I hear that surprises me that he's not been world champion before, against Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight world title. He's had his troubles in the past, Ryan Garcia. I'm really looking forward to this fight.
It's a super weekend of boxing. You've got Wood Warrington here in Nottingham. Then you've got in the States, you've got this terrific fight between Mario Barrios, the WBC welterweight champion of the world, and Ryan Garcia, the pretty boy, the handsome social media star with the fast hands, who we all want to see win a world title because we want to see him in with a Conor Benn. And he's a real face of boxing, Ryan Garcia. He's had his controversy, what happened with him with Devon Haney, had his time out, but people love him, especially the sort of younger generation. So very interesting. Tough fight this against Mario Barrios. Plus, on Sunday, Clarissa Shields is back as well on DAZN. At heavyweight now, 5-weight world champion.
Can you remind me who she's fighting? Because I've got to say her name in a minute.
Go on then. You can do it first.
Franchon Cruz.
Yes. Franchon Cruz.
I call her FCD, actually.
Franchon Cruz.
DAZN.
Very good. That's very good.
Well done, Andy.
And, okay, you're going to tell me when they fought before.
Mind your own business. Yeah, they fought. They did. They fought previously, didn't they?
Professional debut.
Yeah, in a boxing ring. So many details about that fight.
Clarissa Shields, you've got to watch great fights from the States and, of course, in Nottingham. Live on DAZN.
When are the States going to get a top heavyweight?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. There's one or two out there at the moment, but Jared Anderson was their big hope, and he obviously lost to Bacoli. Andy Ruiz, rumours he might come back and fight Usyk. And you've got, of course, the old bronze bomber coming up, Deontay Wilder.
Come on, Derek. Chisora. Go on, Derek.
You Derek man?
Go on, Derek, yeah. Derek.
Derek man, Andy?
I'd like to see him win it.
You have to say you're Derek man.
I love Derek.
I don't think he will, but I'd like to see him.
You don't think he will?
No.
Don't think
you think Deontay wins?
Yeah.
The bronze bomber finds a right hand.
Yeah, I do. I mean, some great fights.
His last fight,
You think he lays Chisora out?
Yeah. First 6 rounds.
You know, Derek's in tomorrow.
Hey, so is Simon Jordan. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
In the afternoon. He's not coming in the morning.
I'll be here. I won't shy away. If they want, we do it on the same bill as John Fury and Carl Froch. Share some of that money. Always a pleasure, Smudge. Thanks so much.
Lovely to see you.
A reminder, don't miss the Zone stacked schedule with fights every single week. This weekend delivers this one big time. 3 fight nights, 1 unmissable weekend only on the Zone. It all begins live from Nottingham on Saturday as fierce rivalry reignites in the highly anticipated rematch, Lee Wood against Josh Warrington. Then later that evening, what a great night of boxing, live from Vegas, high stakes clash as Ryan Garcia chases his first world title against Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight world title. And finally, the return of Clarissa Shields as she faces Franchon Cruz DAZN in an undisputed heavyweight rematch on Sunday. Sign up to DAZN Ultimate and get all these fights plus a minimum of 12 plus pay-per-views a year, including Garcia against Barrios, at no extra cost. Watch all these fights only on DAZN.
Boxing update on talkSPORT with DAZN, the global home of boxing. Sign up now at dazn.com/boxing.
I just felt that read wasn't long enough. We'll add some more. Could you shut up, you two? We're still on air. How unprofessional is that?
You're late. You're late breaking.
Well, you're late talking.
Sorry.
Right, it's all over in Scotland's clash with Nepal at the T20 World Cup. The wonderful Sam Allard, he can tell us more. He's been watching for talkSPORT. Sam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andy. Nepal get a famous victory over Scotland at the T20 World Cup. Their first ever victory in a T20 World Cup. Scotland batting first, 170 for 7. They posted from 20 overs, given the fact they were 130 for 1 after 15. Nepal did well to restrict them to just 170. Then with the bat, Nepal put on 74 runs for the first wicket partnership. Scotland did well through the middle, picking up 3 wickets in 4 overs. But Irie at 4 hit an incredible unbeaten 50 from just 23 balls to get Nepal over the line in the final over with 4 balls remaining. So both Scotland and Nepal will exit the competition at this stage. They won't be in the Super 8, but they both won 1 game each of this T20 World Cup and have played some great cricket. A dramatic day earlier on. Zimbabwe secured their place in the next phase with Australia being knocked out. And here in Mumbai, Nepal, their first ever victory at T20 World Cup. They beat Scotland by 7 wickets.
Good work, Sam Ellard. Right, when we come back, we need your calls, especially Arsenal fans. Bukayo Saka has signed a new 5-year deal. Arsenal becomes their highest paid player. Arsenal fans, I would imagine all of you are over the moon about this. You can phone up and have your say just how important is that. And I'm guessing now other big names will follow suit with regards to wanting more money. Is that good or bad, or do you not even care? But Arsenal fans, you can have your say next, live on Drive. Bukayo Saka, 5-year deal. 03717223344. All of that and so much more coming up in the next 2 hours of Drive live on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, and the superstar that is Gabby Agbonhor.
Listen, I just think you need to put more respect on Virgil van Dijk. And that's being a Liverpool fan. I'm saying as a player, when I watch, when my eyes see things, my eyes see defenders, you need to respect Virgil van Dijk. if you look at both of the games, you tell me what's better. Terry, what can he do better than Van Dijk as a player? Forget about what they've won and how long they've been playing in the Premier League. What can John Terry do that is better than Virgil van Dijk? Because it's not one-on-one defending, for starters.
Oh, mate.
Oh, God. Let me get out of here.
Jermaine, what are you on about? John Terry can do everything Van Dijk could do. Everything.
I'm saying better, to be a better player.
I'm going to go to Jonathan as a Chelsea fan. Okay. Jonathan.
Oh, come on. Like a Chelsea fan's going to back me up.
Jonathan?
Hey, Jeremy O'Hara.
How are you, John?
I'm back.
Spurs are back.
Not too bad, man. How you guys doing?
I'm all right. You?
Good. I'm doing all right. I mean, what is at the Chelsea? What's Jeremy saying? Jeremy, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
Okay,
Look, I love listening to you. I've listened to you all the time, but this has really triggered me. It triggered me to call. I've not been calling. I'm a listener, but today I said I'd call and, speak something out. This is the first time you're always trying to compare John Terry, Chelsea legend, to Van Dijk. You can't make that comparison, bro.
Forest fans, you'll be pleased to hear that Vitor Pereira's points then pints mantra will continue at the City Ground. The fourth manager to work under Marinakis this season, the Portuguese says he's simple, honest and a hard worker.
I have fire because I have passion. Football is my passion. Football is something that sleeps with me and wakes up with me. And I think I can help.
Forest go to Fenerbahce in the Europa League playoff on Thursday, live over on talkSPORT 2. Leah Williamson returns to the Lionesses squad for the first time since the Euros, ahead of facing Ukraine and Iceland in World Cup qualifying. Serena Wiegman says she's keeping a close eye on her captain as she comes back from knee surgery.
I'm in close contact with her, I'm in close contact with Klopp, and she's in a good place, but yes, she has a little bit lack of minutes. I think there's some more players who are still building or didn't get the minutes we hoped for. That's also one of the reasons why we go with a bigger squad.
Lauren James, Hannah Hampton and Alex Greenwood also return, while United midfielder Ella Toone misses out with a hip injury. Newly installed Blackburn boss Michael O'Neill has told talkSPORT he won't be hindered by his other job.
I know it might sound a little bit unusual to some people, but I think that realistically it is something that is doable. I don't think it's... If it wasn't, I wouldn't have tried to do it, because I think that obviously neither party would benefit from that.
O'Neill says he went from representing Northern Ireland at the Nations League draw in Brussels straight to Rovers training. In a cricket, Ireland and Australia have crashed out of the T20 World Cup, while already eliminated Scotland face Nepal this afternoon. Elsewhere, the Scottish FA have announced Steve Clarke and his players will be based in Charlotte, North Carolina for the duration of the World Cup. The base is in between Boston and Miami, where Scotland's group games take place. And despite his sending off at Murrayfield, Henry Arundel starts for England against Ireland at the weekend. Ollie Lawrence, Tom Curry and Henry Pollock come into the side, with Tommy Freeman moving out to the wing. Jack Van Portfleet and Marcus Smith are named among the replacements, while Maro Itoje, the captain, is in line for his 100th England cap. There's more on the website at talksport.com.
back to our number 2 drive time on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, the legend that is Gabby Abonhall.
Jamie, if you're listening, only one chicken Kiev tonight, not 3.
A bit harsh.
Jamie.
He's playing a lot of paddle now.
Yeah, did you see his Instagram story earlier?
What about him winning a paddle competition?
No. He said that like paddle was tough today. It was really tough, and I felt like when players played against me, when I was such a good player, and
He didn't say that.
Like, in them words.
No way.
Don't make me get the clip. Basically,
I want you to get the clip.
When he played and people found it tough against him, that's how he felt today against the tough paddle.
But his calves didn't blow up.
Mate, he couldn't get around the pitch. What's he talking about?
He wants a rematch, by the way, Gav.
What's he talking about, though?
It's a rematch. Me and Benty for you two.
I'm not playing with him, mate.
Oh, you're not?
The first person to pull their calf in the first 10 minutes of a paddle game. We were walking. How can you pull your calf walking?
He's done his shoulder taking the racket out, hasn't he? Still to come, we ask if John Fury is good for heavyweight boxing. But now, after signing a new deal, what next for this man?
Saka puts in the rebound and sends Arsenal through.
I'm not worried about him at all because he's a quality player and he'll produce when needed to.
It's brilliant. You don't want your best players to be leaving, signing contracts for long spells. I remember Arsenal was always losing their best players.
Yeah. I don't think there's anybody I know in football, and not even ex-footballers, but who I work with, if you were picking an England 11 to start the World Cup, with the amount of brilliant players we've got, everyone would have it.
Staying deflection. Oh, what a goal from Saka. That's a magnificent volley. Just a sensational goal.
Yeah, but Saka signed a new 5-year deal with Arsenal until 2031. He will reportedly earn £300,000 a week, making him Arsenal's highest earning player. He has scored 7 goals in 33 games so far this season. Not a great return. Saka's 116 Premier League appearances behind Ray Parlour's record 333 for the club. He's scored 57 goals in. What do you make of Bukayo Saka currently? Listen, there's no doubt he's a wonderful, brilliant player. But for the last 12 months, maybe slightly, we haven't seen the Bukayo Saka we know and love. I think that's fair, isn't it?
100%. But can we not look at as well, Bukayo Saka, 217 Premier League appearances, 24 Champions League appearances, and he's only 24 still. How much football has he played since he broke into the Arsenal team? Is he a bit tired at times? Has Madueke coming into the Arsenal squad helped as well? I think it will eventually. Is 4 goals enough in 22 Premier League appearances? No, it's not for his levels. But when he's on it, he terrorises defenders. And sometimes you can terrorise defenders, Andy, and you don't get the assist or you don't get the goal. But you've got 2 players drawn to you that create space for a Martinelli or an Odegaard or a Gyökeres. He's a top player, and people are trying to compare him, and so scored so many goals more than Saka. Listen, if you're picking an England team today, he starts on that right-hand side.
I agree.
Before anyone. I like Madueke, but he starts Saka.
One FA Cup to his name so far. You just told me that, didn't you? You reminded me. Is he underachieved with his talent in this Arsenal side so
100%. 100%. And do you question the new deal signing? Is he super confident Arsenal win trophies this season? I think they are going to. I think they could win up to 3 trophies this season. But winning 1 FA Cup in 200 and how many games? 217 Premier League appearances. Champions League, he's played 24 appearances. And you look at that, not being close to winning a title enough. This year they're going to win it, I think. They've got a chance at the Champions League. FA Cup draw's nice for them as well. Carabao Cup, they've got a chance against Manchester City. He's underachieved, but now he probably looks at where Arsenal are now and he's going to top up those trophies.
If you were Aston Villa, right, and you were 24 years old and you had 18 months left on your deal and you thought, I've underachieved, I should be playing Champions League football every single season, which Arsenal are probably doing now anyway, but I need to be winning Premier Leagues, I need to be winning Champions Leagues. Would you sign this deal now or would you have waited till the end of the season?
I think his love for that football club.
No, you.
I think if I was in Saka's position, yes, I would.
Why? What's the benefit of signing it early?
So he's probably looking at it and saying, I'm one of the captains of the club. When Odegaard's not available, Saka's one of the captains. Been here since a kid, come through the academy, love the football club, wants to go in and win trophies for this football club, and I'm going to be HP, as Ashley Young used to call it, highest paid.
Right.
Used to be a little banter. We used to have HP. It's good banter, to be fair. I'm HP though. But
you must have been HP a few times.
No.
He must have been.
And he was HP.
Yeah, no, he was. He's the same here.
Tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised. But what Saka has done for Arsenal and what Arsenal have done for him, it just makes sense to sign the deal.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. But why now? Why now? Everything you've said, I agree with, but none of that points towards why he should sign it now.
What will change though between now and the end of the season?
No trophies.
But he's probably looking at it and saying, I'm confident with this football club. Where they're at, even if they didn't win trophies this season, they're going to, because they're getting better every season. You can see the investment. You can see, Eze doing well.
Eze's not doing well.
No, I'm saying at Palace, Eze was doing well.
Oh, right.
Bring him in. They're building, bringing in better players.
He's got 2 big deals left now at 24, right? This one takes him to 29.
So 29, he's got
and then
one
the
more
next
after
one.
that, yeah.
So 2 big deals.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. If after, let's just say Arsenal do the unthinkable and don't win the Premier League this season, right?
Yeah.
I said from day one I think City will win it. I still feel that way.
Yeah.
Right? I'm probably going to be wrong, but I just feel City
they've
will
got a
win.
chance, though.
Okay. Let's just say finish the season without the Premier League.
Yep.
Champions League, flip of coin. Lots of good teams left in it. We don't know.
FA Cup, Carabao Cup's not enough.
Okay.
No.
If he gets to the end of the season and wants to leave, it's going to cost clubs way too much to get him.
I don't think he'd want to, even if they didn't win a trophy.
What's more important to him, being loyal or winning trophies?
Where's he going to go?
Well, he could go to a number of clubs. He could go to City.
Ooh.
Couldn't he?
Could do.
I mean, he look amazing on the right there.
Like Nasri did.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Well, lots of Arsenal players have left to win trophies.
Everyone. But I just think he's looking at where Arsenal are at the moment.
Hold on, could go to Liverpool, replace Salah.
Yeah, he could do, yeah. But he's probably thinking, are Liverpool a better squad of players than Arsenal? No,
Well,
they're not.
Liverpool have won the Premier League, right, recently.
But
won the Champions League.
But if
Arsenal have never won the Champions League.
I know that because our teams have, haven't they, Andy?
Yeah, they have, yeah.
But I look at him and say, you've come through the academy, you've been brought through, this is your club, you're loved by the fans, adored, your manager loves you, you're one of the captains of the football team, you know when you're fit, you're starting.
Yeah, but all that will be relevant at the end of the season.
Yeah, but
why sign it now? I just don't get it. I wouldn't.
Maybe the club probably says, like, listen, we don't want you to be down to 12 months, and he's got the respect and love for the club. And
But can't he say to the club, listen, I'll sign it. We win the Premier League. You have my word. I'll sign it.
Yeah, but the club's not going to accept that, are they? The club's going to be like, listen, we don't want players going down to a year left.
He's got all the cards.
I know, but his love for the club. Other players, I get it. Maybe they're not local lads and they're not Arsenal through and through. But for him, I get it. You're going to get offered to be the highest paid at the football club. Here's a 5-year deal. It's a no-brainer. If I'm in his position, no-brainer. When I got offered a 5-year deal by Villa, I was like, where do I sign? During the season. It was at the end of the season.
Yours 72 million like his?
Divide that by 72.
Divide it by a million.
Yeah. And take 6 zeros off. No, but when it's your club and you've been offered a chance to commit your future to the club and your club's looking like they're the best in Europe, finish top of the Champions League league stage, Premier League, they're top. They're in the FA Cup still. Carabao Cup final. You can see why he wants to sign.
Okay. We saw him play the number 10 role against Wigan in the Cup.
Yeah.
Can we see him playing that role more often if Noni Madueke starts?
I think he'd quite enjoy a little to mix it up. Because it shouldn't be a case of Madueke wants to come in, Saka's got to come out. Why not mix it up and play in there? I know a lot of players that were wingers.
Odegaard's been struggling. Eze's been struggling.
Yeah.
So.
But, mate, I loved when I got a chance to play number 10. Very rarely under Paul Lambert. I loved it in there.
Why?
Because you got a free roll and you go and get it off the right-hand side or pop over to the left-hand side. You link it up with a striker. You got more time sometimes when no one's right on top of you. When you're on the wing, fullback's on you. Sometimes that number 10 position, if you're a bit clever, look at Morgan Rogers. You find space and your defensive midfielder's sleeping a little bit. You come and receive it and then you're running straight at people. Maybe not receiving, so you're back to goal or on the half turn, maybe as a striker or a winger. When you're in that number 10 position, it can be a fun place to play. And I just think people are too quick to get on Saka's back. Let's not forget, mate, this guy's played 48 times for his country. 14 goals, 9 assists in 48 England caps. He's done it for his country as well. It's going to be started on that right-hand side for Thomas Tuchel. So it doesn't matter what he does between now and the end of the season. There's some players that are nailed on for their country.
Okay.
And that's Saka.
Arsenal fans and football fans will take your calls. Lots of questions can be asked. I'm going to go with one that producer Joe hasn't gone with. I'm going to go with the question, should he have waited till the end of the season to sign the deal? I say,
Should have went to Liverpool, you said, didn't you?
I could have gone there. I see no benefit whatsoever putting pen to paper now. Wait to the end of the season, see what you've won, see what you haven't won, and then decide. He holds all the cards. I see no benefit.
You know what else, mate? We've named his goals, his assists.
Yeah.
You know what else he is? A bloody good lad, isn't he?
He's a bloody good lad.
He's a bloody good lad.
I don't
He's
know
a
him,
nice guy.
Yeah. And that's why he signed it early.
He's a lovely guy, isn't he?
I think he's mad.
Everyone loves Saka.
Everyone does. But do they love the fact he signed it early? I think
he's a sweet boy. That's
okay, all right. Can't they? You got shares in him.
My missus says that. That sweet boy. He's such a sweet boy.
How old is your missus? Like 80? She lived in the 1800s.
From Buckinghamshire.
But go Saka, right or wrong to sign it early? Should he have waited to the end of the season? 03717 223344. Dial that magic number. You can have your say next live on Drive on talkSPORT.
Haji, morning to you. Congratulations.
Well done, Haji.
Morning. How are you guys?
Yeah,
Very well,
we're really
thank
good,
you.
but you must be absolutely over the moon. I mean, how big a... We'll talk about the hat-trick in a moment, but how big a win for Coventry was that?
Super important. First versus second, top of the table clash. It was important to see who could come out on the end, and I'm happy we were able to take 3 points home.
Haji, what about the start of the game? I mean, you're unlucky yourself. Good header downwards, hit the post, go back. I mean, the boys looked really fired up, as you would expect for a game of that importance.
Yeah, 100%. We were prepared well throughout the week in training. We knew exactly what we wanted to do, so we just came to the stadium and tried to execute.
Yeah. Well, as a team, you executed, and you personally executed brilliantly as well. How many hat-tricks in your career?
3. I
3.
think.
And is that the most important of them?
Yeah. So far, yeah.
I love that. So far.
I know. I was going to say, you wouldn't have heard just before you came on, Haji. I mentioned the fact, terrific result. I wouldn't say it was a must-win game, but with Borough on a great run and yourselves maybe slipping ever so slightly, it was certainly a very important game. But no time to rest. West Brom away, Sheffield.
Drive and talkSPORT, me Andy Goldstein
Gabby Abonhoy is alongside me, still to come. We'll be discussing Bukayo Saka's new deal at Arsenal. How's your mate Marcus?
My mate Marcus has not been the same with me since you.
Not me.
Publicly.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you.
Secret.
I didn't know until you told me on air.
You know, he emailed.
What?
He emailed News UK.
Did he? The bosses.
If you mention it again,
yeah,
he's going to sue us.
I haven't got a penny, so he can't sue me.
Nothing to sue, is there?
No, there's nothing there.
Well, he's not been the same with me, mate. Yeah,
That's your
I've
fault.
not seen him since.
Are you still on the WhatsApp group with him?
Yeah, but I've not seen him since, mate. So you, a childhood friend who went to my school.
Yeah.
You made us fall out because of your mouth, mate.
Right.
We couldn't keep a secret.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. As an apology, give him some of my Goldstein's gold. Oh no, don't bother. There's no point. Right, we'll take your calls. Arsenal fans.
He still uses Joe.
He still uses wax on his.
Yeah.
Does he?
You still got to put stuff in it to keep it.
If it's not real hair.
Yeah, but you still got to look after it. With...
I don't know. Is it like when you vacuum a rug? Does it eventually?
You still got to use stuff.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Will he take some?
Yeah.
I'll get some. I'll tell you what. As he's only got half price he can have it for.
For God's sake.
Bukayo Saka signed a new deal at Arsenal. Should he have waited to the end of the season? And if you're going to go, no, tell me what the benefit for him is to sign now. Pat is an Arsenal fan. Hello, Pat.
Hello, Pat.
Andy, Gabby, how are we doing?
We're
right, mate.
Andy, just before we start, there's a reason why Gabby preferred number 10. There was less running than what you had to do going down the line.
You've clocked me, haven't you?
Wow, start with an insult.
He's right, though.
Start with an insult, Pat. I like it.
I know. Well, listen, Gabby's always giving a big one about the Arsenal week because he loves his Villa so much. I don't know how many times he said Villa were going to take our pants down. It didn't happen this season. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
Except the last minute. It did happen at Villa Park, to be fair, last minute. Look, I think it's a statement. Saka, like you say, Gabby, is come from the academy, and we all know one day the Madrids and Barcelonas are going to come along, and these players go. I don't care whether they're playing Man United, Liverpool, but it seems to be the dream of playing for one of them two clubs seems such a massive thing. But what Saka signing now, I think, sends a statement out about Arteta that he's on board. New players.
No, it does. Yeah, it does. But from here, you're 100% right. But from Saka's perspective, what's the benefit? Why shouldn't he wait to the end of the season? Not because it sends a message out, which I agree with, but on Saka's perspective, why? I don't get that.
Well, like Gabby said, he's come from the academy. He's an Arsenal supporter.
Yeah, but he'll sign that. He'll sign that.
That's his club.
All of what you're saying is relevant if he signs at the end of the season. Why sign now?
No, but signing at the end of the season, in other words, this could be the little burst the boys need, if you know what I mean. He's going to get the money regardless, signing now or signing at the end of the season. And if some big enough club comes in and wants to spend 250 million, who knows what happens in 18 months' time, Andy. So him signing now, in other words, I think is a real positive for himself, for the club, and I think it really is nice. Look at some of the academy players take Man City. Phil Foden, another Manchester sort of City Scarlet or whatever like that, brilliant player.
Yeah,
and if we can keep our young players at the clubs, we're going back to the day, Andy, when I remember, our players weren't able to move unless the club said they could move.
I know, but if you're talking about Phil Foden, he wins Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues with City, so there's every reason why he should stay on.
Yeah, I know. But if we deduct them so many points every year for the cheating they've done or alleged cheating,
Do you think Saka has to improve though with the goals and assists? I mean, only 4 goals, 3 assists this season in 22 Premier League games.
I think there's been Saka got injured early on in the season, and I don't think he's come back. But there are little sort of glimpses of him when he cuts inside. I mean, look. The thing we say about Nonny, he's done brilliantly coming in, and honestly, he has more stepovers than Strictly Come Dancing. But to be fair, he hasn't got the end product that Saka. I know you're going to say to me the stats say Saka doesn't, but I don't know what Saka's assists are, but I think they're up there. In other words, of what he provides. I mean, I'm watching him every week. In other words, season ticket at the Arsenal, I watch him every week. And
he's 1 in 4, 1 in 4 goals.
Around him, Gabby.
Yeah, he's 1 in 4 goals, 1 in 4 assists in the Premier League, roughly.
Pat, thanks for your call. It's got James also good. Hi, Jimmy.
Good evening, James.
Evening, boys. How are you both?
Good, man.
Right, mate. Andy's trying to tell Saka that he should go to Liverpool.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what you said.
No, just go there if Arsenal win nothing.
Oh.
What's your view on why he signed early, James?
My view, Andy, and Gabby gets this, I can tell, is you're missing the point completely about Saka.
Go on, explain.
You're thinking of him like he's a United player, but he's not. He's an Arsenal player.
Like a winner? Am I thinking like he's a winner?
Loyalty. Hang on a second, Andy. Don't wind me up. He's got loyalty running through his veins. All right. He's a boyhood club. He's part of our Christian soldiers. He's got teammates that adore him, fans that adore him, younger players coming through that adore him. And the message he's sending out by signing now rather than waiting till the end of the season is that this is a club that inspires loyalty from its players.
What about ambition?
Not greed, total ambition. Why? This is, again, you're missing the point, Andy. Why would he go to a club like Liverpool or City who are on the wane when he could stay with the club he's been with since a boy, which is about to achieve greatness? I've got a bet on for us to win all 4 cups this season.
I'll take. How much are you losing on that bet?
Not very much, but I'm winning a lot if it comes through.
Let me ask you this, right? All jokes aside, you say like Liverpool, Man City are on the wane. I don't agree with that, but if they are, that means they have been to the top of the mountain. You haven't. There's no guarantee you will be. You should. You should this season. And I get what you're saying. It's his boiled club. The fans love him and all that. Sign at the end of the season. All that's still relevant.
Well, the message is stronger if he's actually signing it now. To all the other players, all the fans, everyone looking in, he is saying, I am loyal. I'm not going to hang around
There's
and
no
see
loyalty.
if I get more
There's
money.
no loyalty in football. Otherwise, he signs that deal for £100,000 a week, not 300. Let me tell you.
Oh, I disagree, Andy. I disagree. I hear where you're coming from. You're trying to create some good radio sound bites.
No. Hold on. I'm so not. That's so not what I do. But I'm saying, if he's loyal, sign it for £100,000 a week. If it's £300,000 a week, that's something to do with loyal. Nothing to do with it whatsoever. That's because someone's put a contract worth £72 million over 5 years in front of him. That's not loyal.
Well, how about the club being loyal as well, then? It's a two-way street, this.
Clubs are never loyal. Let me tell you now, clubs are not loyal.
You're sounding like...
Well, clubs aren't. Were you loyal when you sacked Arsene Wenger? Or Unai Emery? Were you loyal then?
Who? Me as a fan?
No, the club. Was the club loyal when they sacked any manager in the past?
Or Unai?
Yeah, because the club was doing what was best for the club.
But were they loyal?
Unai wasn't working for us.
Were they loyal?
Well, they paid him off properly. They didn't...
I know that, but were they had to legally, but were they loyal? They weren't. There's no loyalty in football. You know that. You're a clever man, James.
No, I genuinely think there is. I think Saka is loyal. He's star boy.
I'll tell you what.
He's loyal to that club.
I'll tell you.
He may be unique. He may be unique, but I do think he's loyal. I'm going to stand by that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be loyal to talkSPORT on £300,000 a week. Let me tell you that. I'm not going to Magic FM. Not for all the tea in China. I'm staying where I am.
All right.
James, thanks for your call, pal.
Well done, boy.
Thanks, man. Listen, I understand what John's saying. Of course I do. You know, and he wants to...
James,
sorry. And he wants to stay at Arsenal.
John him off.
I ain't joining anyone off. And he wants to stay at Arsenal, do his club. I understand all that, right? And to a certain extent, there's a bit of loyalty in there. But if let me tell you now, when they were negotiating his new deal, there was no loyalty to be had. No. How much money have you got?
His agent's saying, like...
I want all that or I'm off.
Yeah, his agent's probably saying, like, listen, player speak, agent speak, I know this is the figure you have to give him.
Yeah.
So he's the highest paid at the club.
Or he's off.
Or he's not signing.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have, like, a player on 12 months left in the season and you got a problem.
Yeah. That ain't loyal. That's good business.
But he loves the club. And he could easily say, I'm not signing. Wait till the end of the season. Okay, Saka could have said, wait till the end of the season and see what happens at the World Cup. I'll fancy myself in the World Cup to do very well. Then, Barcelona, Real Madrid want me, Bayern Munich or whatever.
Listen, he loves the club as much as they pay him the right amount of money.
Yeah. The right amount of money he's got. I mean, if you want your worth.
If they say we're going to give you £200,000 no raise, he don't love the club anymore.
Okay, but what player would?
What player would what?
What player would?
Matt Letizia.
Okay, then. Lamine Yamal. You told me his new contract he had. He just says, listen, I love Barcelona. I'll just give me whatever you can afford.
No, I'm saying that doesn't happen.
No, of course.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The last caller said he's loyal.
Yeah, but he is loyal, but he just wants what
there's no loyalty.
Yeah. What he's done for that football club.
No, I get all that.
Does he not deserve
if his agent said match that or he's off, and they don't match it, he's off.
Oh, 100%.
Saka won't go, I am loyal, though. Let's stay.
But you have to listen to your agents, mate. They're
Of course you do,
what's
yeah.
best for you.
40%, I'm not surprised. Still to come, we're asking if John Fury is good for boxing, but first it's time for no Googling. Staying with Bukayo Saka, which team has Saka scored the most goals against in his career?
Man United.
Is the wrong answer, no more guesses. The answer to that and loads more coming up. Live and Drama Talks in seconds. Stay there or Gabby will come and get you. Won't you?
Our favourite film that he's done, and the only time, to my knowledge, that he was teamed up with McCoist was in A Shot to Glory.
In the small village of Kilnockie, not much ever changes.
Should try this new invention, Gordon, called a car.
But now,
it is, of course, the recent signing by Kilnockie of Jackie McQuillan,
Scotland's most notorious star soccer player, has been chosen to boost the town's struggling team.
This guy's going to give us the punch we need, Gordon, to make a run at the cup. Don't you want to win a cup?
Teams win the cup, Peter, not prima donnas reminiscing their past glory.
Academy Award winner Robert Duvall, Michael Keaton, and introducing Ali McCoist.
They are all driven, stubborn, selfish, and as competitive as a pack of street dogs.
This is our shot at glory, lads. All right? All right?
A shot at glory.
Now, as if doing a whole film alongside Ali wasn't enough, here's Robert doing some punditry alongside Dougie Donnelly, John Collins, and Ali.
We're now joined by a genuine Hollywood legend, Robert Duvall. Bob, you're very welcome.
Nice
Lovely to see you. And I hear you're becoming extremely knowledgeable about Scottish football.
Well, I am, but also I'm here to keep next to him, so because you got to keep your tabs on this guy. He'll get away from you.
Tell me
you
about
learned
it.
your line, and he's actually quicker than me. Correct. He says you have to lose 20 pounds.
Now, what's this I hear about you two going to make
I still haven't got over the Manchester United match yet.
You watch that?
Unbelievable.
Who would have thought a sporting event's halftime show could have a bigger impact than the game itself? That seems to be the case with the Super Bowl halftime show. In 2024, Usher brought in an audience of 180 million worldwide, the biggest in the event's history. But how did singing and dancing get to be the centerpiece of America's biggest sporting event? The first Super Bowl was held in 1967. Initially, the halftime show was a display purely for the fans in the stadium, with marching bands, dancers, and American patriotism for all to see. And that's what it was for the first few years. Disney had a go with a few questionable displays in the 1980s, but it wasn't until '93 that we got the first glimpse into the future of halftime shows. Michael Jackson's stellar performance gave NFL execs something to think about. A raft of massive names followed, including Diana Ross, U2, Janet Jackson, who gave us the most famous or infamous wardrobe malfunction of all time. So how many people are involved? To give you an idea of the scale, Rihanna's 2023 performance included 800 people, and experts reckon it cost $13 million. What's even more impressive than some of the names on the bill every year is the fact they do it for free. The artists know the exposure they'll get from doing the show will rocket them up the charts across the world. The Super Bowl halftime show will be a fixture in pop culture for years to come. So the question is, who next?
downloading the last episode of Love Undercover.
What's Love Undercover?
On Netflix, Love Undercover.
Is it on Netflix now?
Oh, yeah. The modern day Posh and Becks are in it. O'Hara and...
I got something to tell you. I'm a famous soccer player from Europe.
No. There you go, Love Undercover. There we go. Episode 10. Fairy tale finish, question mark. That's never been said about O'Hara on the pitch, fairy tale finish.
I got something to tell you. I'm a famous soccer player.
Jack's got a few of them. I'm up to the last one now. Jamie Hollywood O'Hara. This is the bit where she gets a little visit around his house. So yeah, this is a parking post I got that for free. I did. Yeah. It's my jacuzzi. That is. Have a look at that.
It's my 2-bedroom. Well, you're a famous soccer player, like where's the acres?
Yeah. What's that? What's that empty cabinet? That's my trophy cabinet.
Well, I've got a player of the month for the championship.
When I played at Gatwick FC.
Sorry, producer Joe. Stop it. Move on.
Right before the break. Hold on.
He's our teammate.
It's downloaded. Watch it on the way home. I asked the question: which team has Bukayo Saka scored the most goals against in his career? You right?
You're going to get us in trouble.
Nothing to do with me. Yeah, I'm genuinely watching it. It's the last episode.
I can dump that part anyway. Saka, what's the question? Manchester City.
No. You said Man United earlier, and it is another United, but not
Newcastle.
No.
Leeds.
No.
Scunthorpe.
No.
No, why? Mansfield.
No.
Oh, their town. Sorry.
Go on, keep going.
United. West Ham.
Yes, West Ham.
Boom.
5 goals. Yeah, boom.
Irons.
Yes, still to come. We'll have some fun with Love Undercover. No, sorry, my fault. That's my fault, everyone. The best of talkSPORT. But now let's turn our attention to a bit of boxing, because Tyson Fury's father, John, stole the headlines at yesterday's launch press conference ahead of Tyson's return to the ring in April. He launched into a rant after running into Carl Froch, who he had a long-running feud with, and even called out for a fight back in 2024. Let's have a little listen as to what he had to say. I think we've cut all the bad language out, kids.
I've got plenty to say about John Fury. Where are you? Okay, yes. Let's get on. Where are you, pal? Let's get on with it. Here I am. They're talking about me day and night on videos. Day and night on videos. And here I am ready to fight. Where are you? Where the are you? Hey? The world's been calling me a You know me, Lennox. You know I'm no coward. I was going to fight you in AD.
That's true.
Wasn't it true?
True.
Did I back away from you?
No, you didn't.
That's right. So put some respect on the name of John Fury and get that Carl Froch here.
That is bizarrely, and I swear to you how Love Undercover ends. I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but imagine O'Hara in an empty nightclub. It's the same thing. Well, Carl Froch has taken to his Froch on Fighting YouTube channel to respond to John Fury today. Have a listen to this.
He didn't come anywhere near me. He just talked to Gooden. Empty vessels make the most noise. He's got no intentions of having a fight. If he wants to have a fight, let's put it out here now. Have a word with Mams Taylor. Let's get on Misfits, because that's what it is. It's Misfits, isn't it? That's what this is. Big John Fury, the fighting man. Put some respect on your name. Put some respect on your own name. Grow a set of knackers. You said you're afraid of no man but God. And me and you can do it. We can do it. And I'll be honest, I'll take my time with you. I'll pep you with a couple of jabs, I'll hit you with a couple of right hands to the body, and when you fall on the floor, I'll help you up, because that's what'll happen. It'll be embarrassing. You've just embarrassed yourself there, and you'll embarrass yourself again. You need to stop doing it.
What do you make of all of this?
I find it funny, entertainment-wise, if he's not being serious. But if he's being serious...
Who he?
John Fury.
Yeah.
Then it's embarrassing. And, like, fighting men will always say the loudest man in the room is not always the hardest man in the room. Do you know what I mean? It's the ones that are quiet, the ones that are the fighters.
Yeah.
You know, Carl Froch, just calm, collective. You know for a fact if they had a fight, he would beat him with ease whenever he wanted to, like he says. But it's just a bit embarrassing. The cameras are all there. It's on Netflix. The Netflix even like it. Maybe Netflix
Do you
are
think
probably saying
Netflix,
something saying like...
it's frowned upon?
Yeah, like all the swearing and this and that. Come on. If you really want to fight Carl Froch, it can happen nowadays. Mike Tyson is still fighting at his age.
Yeah.
The fight can happen. So
there's no excuse now from John Fury's side for this fight not happening,
Yeah,
right?
let's make it happen.
Let's make it
I'll pay
happen.
for it.
Yeah, we can all talk a good fight.
So I want to see how he can fight John Fury, because all I ever see on social media is that he's a fighting man.
He has to take the fight.
Solid, and he's this, and no one can beat.
He has to take the fight, right?
He has to.
You can't give it all that Froch way, and then Carl Froch calmly goes, "Okay, let's have it," and then not have the fight.
I would be interested to see what Tyson Fury and the rest of the feel about it. Are they embarrassed?
What do you think he feels?
I feel like I'll be a bit embarrassed.
If it was your dad.
Yeah, come on, Dad. Like, it's not about you. It's about me, my comeback from retirement, big fight. I'm back. I'm feeling fit. I've been training in Thailand. It's about me. Why have you took all the limelight? Because no one's really talking about Tyson Fury and what he said, really. No. Everyone's talking about John Fury. Look at that. Carl Froch was right there. Once you guard in front of you. If you really wanted to get to him, you would have.
Do you think it helps to sell a fight or not? I mean, we're all talking about it now, right? We wouldn't have been doing this.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Tyson
No, but
Fury.
we're still putting the names out there, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was like, if he's doing it for fun, and then when the cameras are all gone, he's like, Carl Froch, like, you're a good lad, you know what I mean? It's all a bit of fun, isn't it? Then I get it. We're in that boxing world, aren't we, where it's entertainment. But if he's being serious, then it's embarrassing. Because Carl Froch, anyone who's watched him fight, I mean, do you know someone with a better chin? Solid he was. I'm sure he is now. You look at him, keeps himself in
looks fantastic.
Great condition.
Yeah.
You know he can go 12 rounds tomorrow if he wanted to. And like he says, he's not backing down, but he's not going to do it on Netflix. He's got a great gig there. He's thinking, I'm not going to mess this up. Afterwards, on maybe my own channel, I'll say what I really think anytime.
Is it good or bad for boxing on the whole?
It depends what you like about boxing, because there's so much embarrassing fights that we see in boxing. Misfits boxing that you see fights and you're like, well, not sure that should be happening. You see Mike Tyson fight at his age, and you're like, what's going on here? Is Jake Paul allowed to hit him? So,
but then we did see Jake Paul against AJ, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was a bit of a Paul fight, wasn't it, as well? So if you find him funny, and if I'm being honest, when he does speak sometimes, John Fury, I do find it funny the way he's speaking, find it hilarious. But it just depends what you like. Some people find it entertaining. A lot of proper boxing men will say, this is embarrassing now. You're trying to steal the show. Just stop. This is Tyson Fury's press conference.
Do you think John Fury would take the fight?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't think he wants to really fight Carl Froch. What's the age difference?
Yeah.
Over 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like, it's a no-brainer who wins that fight, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I don't think he does. And the cameras are there, so you show you do. When the cameras are gone, I bet he's not raising his voice at anyone.
We shall wait and see. Still to come on Drive, we'll find out who Jamie and Jermaine were talking about here.
He does fancy himself, though, doesn't he?
No, he does.
He's having himself.
I like his confidence.
I think that's you. We'll ask if football is more predictable than ever. Have we wasted all the budget on that sound effect? We'll also build up to another massive night across the talkSPORT network.
I still get tickets.
Absolutely superb. And this is why we love the Champions League.
Yes, you have. All that and loads more coming up on Drive with me, Andy Goldstein, Gabby Bonhall. When we come back, my favourite part of any show we ever do ever, the best bits of talkSPORT.
I see Liverpool qualifying for the Champions League. I also see them going in a competitive run in the Champions League itself. And I think Arne Slot will be at Liverpool starting next season, and he should be, I think.
They say, I mean, his agent says, look, he's moved away from coaching now, and he's said to be very happy with his new role an environment. The only jobs I think would tempt him back into management are of the German national team or the English national team.
I don't disagree.
They're the two that I could see him
absolutely
coming back for.
Yeah.
I mean, Real Madrid, PSG. I mean, the Real Madrid's a big challenge for anybody, isn't it? And getting those kind of Galactico signings to do the running required, the heavy metal football. I think it would be a lot. And I know Klopp wasn't always the biggest fan of some of the media in the UK. The media around Real Madrid is
phenomenal.
Is insane. Yeah, it would.
Well, why would you risk your reputation in a job that is littered with the sort of carcasses of those who've gone before?
Yeah. And I guess, considering he was a direct rival of Pep Guardiola for several years, will he feel like maybe he should have more league titles, more Champions League titles? Because he
probably feels he should have more titles.
Would he like maybe for that?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of that. But I mean, you've got to say, two of the best title races we've seen in years, they took Man City all the way, didn't they? I mean, and you could argue just a little bit unfortunate.
This is Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein. Gabby Agbonlahor is alongside me, still to come. Who's this, UB40?
Yes.
You like UB40?
Legends, mate, even though they're blue noses.
What's the lead singer called?
John.
John?
No idea, but
you don't know?
They are good.
Is it a man and a woman?
No, it's all men.
Is it all? It's just a man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you listen
I
to
remember.
UB40,
I remember UB40, but I couldn't tell you who.
Red Wine.
Yeah, no, I know the songs.
I Got You, Babe. That's my favourite.
Name another one.
I Got You, Babe.
Yeah. I got you to
Many
hold
rivers
the flowing.
Yeah. Flowing.
What was it? What's the next word?
I don't know, mate.
I think it's flowing.
We've got to go on to the next section.
No. I think it's Many Rivers Are Flowing.
Is it?
Many rivers are flowing.
We're close.
Right, just quickly, we mentioned this earlier on. Man City would prefer to send goalkeeper James Trafford out on loan rather than sell him in the summer, with Leeds, Villa and Newcastle all interested. Before we have some fun with the best of talks, but what's your view on that? Would
it's a bit of a
you take him
all round, isn't it?
Would you take him over?
I don't rate him as a goalkeeper. I never have.
Really?
No, I never have. I was surprised.
That surprises me.
I was surprised when Man City brought him.
Went in for him.
Yeah, I was surprised, and there's a reason why Donnarumma was available and they went and got him.
Oh no, but if Donnarumma's available, you get him anyway. He's the best keeper in the world.
Yeah, but you just spent how much on?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Was it 30 million, 35
Is it
million?
that much?
They spent on him, and where does he go from there? I don't think he goes to Villa. I wouldn't want him as my number one goalkeeper. Martinez left. I wouldn't know. And he had a poor start at Man City, didn't he?
First 2 games.
Very poor.
Yeah.
So I felt sorry for him, though. The whole situation, you're so excited and you turn down Newcastle, where he would have been number one, to go Manchester City, and then, oh, thanks, Donnarumma's coming. Okay, I'm not going to play.
Yeah.
It's FA Cup. Thanks for that.
Okay.
World Cup year.
Big fan of Martinez. I think he's fantastic.
Who?
Martinez, whatever his name is.
He was trying to go Manchester United.
I know he was, yeah. He wanted out. Wanted to go to a proper club.
That for a fact. Yeah, massive club.
Why are you saying like that?
Loads of history. can spend what they want no matter where they finish in the league.
Oh,
we'll come on to that in a bit.
You got a problem with that? I mean, yeah.
Finish 15th and you still spend
15th,
and you still spend 217 million.
We'll talk about that.
Aston
We'll talk
Villa
about that 6.
only spent 32 million.
Have you got a column for trophies? We've left that one up.
Yeah.
Time now for this. We'll do that from 6, all right? We'll do that from 6. Time for the best of talkSPORT Friends, where we run you through some of the recent highlight moments from across talkSPORT. Let's kick things off on up-to-date Jack at work with this afternoon's Hawkspeed Jacob show, because, of course, today's Pancake Day. I forgot.
Oh, you're joking.
I forgot about it. Today's Pancake Day. And they were joined by TV chef Dean Edwards to discuss Ian the Moose Abrahams putting, tuna and mayo on his pancakes. Disgusting.
So you'd have all the stars coming in to be interviewed, and him, everything smelt of copy decks as he used to warm up the tuna pancake. So it's a bit triggering for us.
Well, let me tell you, I know Moose from a few of the charity games. He was doing some commentating and he's absolutely electric. But let me tell you, the mayonnaise in that is the least of the Moose's problems. That looks absolutely shocking.
That is disgusting. What's the most of Moose's problems?
I think he's got. I think it was Alan Brazil saying once he worked with the Moose, and it was on air, and he opened up some fish. It might have been tuna.
What,
and
in
was
the
eating
studio?
it on the studio,
Disgusting.
and the whole studio smelled.
That's disgusting. You can't
What's
do
wrong
it.
with him?
You can't do it.
No.
What's the most disgusting food combination you've ever heard of?
Marmite on toast. Not having Marmite, and I think.
Do you like Twiglets?
No, I think you got problems if you have Marmite on toast.
No, that's fine,
it's
mate.
not.
Joe, you nodding, you agree? No, mate, that's fine.
It's fine.
Is something. This is weird. I love Twiglets. Love them. I've never had Marmite. Is it exactly the same?
If you have Marmite,
Is it like Heller and Ferrero Rocher? Is that
I can't be around you people that have Marmite. I can't.
Well,
mate.
well, I mean, Marmite is Marmite, isn't it?
Yeah.
You like it, you don't.
Exactly. So if you like it, then we can't get on.
Okay. Well, do you know what? Because I don't want it to ruin our friendship, I will never have it. Will you be having pancakes tonight? And if so, what are you going to put?
I'm not really a pancake guy.
Oh, I'm going to have them
Kids
tonight.
are. I'm not really.
Do it for your kids.
No, they're probably asleep.
Are you good at tossing?
Pardon?
You good at tossing the pancake?
Yeah. I love to toss the pancakes.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think you'd be a great tosser. What are you laughing at?
You're
talking about pancakes, mate.
I was just looking at a mix on the screen.
Remember, for the best bits of the show, check out H&D wherever you get your podcast from.
On to last night's sports bar, where Jamie the Chunk O'Hara was alongside Jermaine Pennant, and they were talking about Andy. Whoa.
Do you reckon he was a bit of a heartbreaker back in the day, Goldstein?
Absolutely not.
No?
Nah, I can just picture that mullet and then just absolutely not.
Yeah, he does fancy himself, though, doesn't he?
No, he does.
Like, he's having himself.
I like his confidence. I like the way
he comes in with all like Bentley's clobber on, you know, like, and now he's got
all his trainers.
Yeah, he loves Bentley's trainers,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like, mate, like relax. You can't rock Air Force One.
Why is he coming for you?
Firstly, I haven't got Air Force Ones.
Have you got a response to these two?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather come and dress like Bentley than Mr. Blobby. I've got a choice to make, do you know what I mean? There's a reason he's called Chunky, right?
If he was to copy one thing of Jamie O'Hara, what would it be?
His parking posts.
The ones that he tags.
Ones.
The ones that he has to tag for.
His arm round.
Yeah, to get free.
That or the jacuzzi.
Yes, okay. Who's got the most and least swagger out of everyone at talkSPORT?
What does swagger mean? Like they
you come in and
they
you're
big
like,
themselves up.
yeah.
Is it coolness or they big themselves up? Swagger is like
Swagger's a bit like you having yourself a bit and you. Do you know
so.
I mean?
What you rate yourself more if you got swagger?
Yeah.
I mean, Bentley just always looks great, but then he doesn't rate himself. He just looks great. So I wouldn't say he's got swagger, right? So who rates himself? Bentley has got swagger. Okay, well Bentley then, right? Because he looks cool.
Yeah. Who hasn't?
I mean, you just heard one of them. Then.
The Chunk.
Do you know what he wore yesterday?
What?
Right? He wore flip-flops, O'Hara. Obviously, you can't see
Into
his
work?
feet. Yeah. Get this. This is what I thought was weird, because I picked him up on it last night. Socks on.
Socks and flip-flops?
Yeah. Have you ever seen that before?
No, but that explains a lot. Let's move on.
It's weird.
And a reminder, O'Hara and Cundy will be back on the sports bar when it returns at 10 p.m. tonight following a massive evening of Champions League football.
Let's finish with a bit of Weekend Breakfast show, shall we? Shabana Hearn, Tony Cascarino. Here's Tony with a story about a very loved-up ex-teammate.
I remember just like the game, just standing there and watching them both cuddle, kiss, dancing on the pitch. It's like the happiest time of their life. And I was just thinking, I remember saying that, I've never seen a couple so loved up.
That is so sweet.
So loved up. And the caveat to the story is they're not together today.
Oh,
It's so
it's all going
sweet.
so well. How do you feel about PDAs? That's public displays of affection.
It depends what it is. A little peck on the old lips or on the cheek, no problem.
Yeah.
When people are really snogging in public, I'm like,
When was
guys,
the last
come on.
time you snogged your other half? Like, proper tongues, everything.
Valentine's Day?
Proper tongues?
Yeah. All over it, mate. But not in public. Like,
No.
when you see people do that in public, you're like, come on, guys.
Do you
Like,
hold hands with
I
your
remember
missus?
my first girlfriend, like, relax there. Like,
Do you hold hands with your missus?
yeah.
That's nice.
Got no choice. When my mates are around. What about you?
I've never held hands with your missus.
Thank God.
What's the biggest red flag when a relationship is going downhill?
When you sleep in different rooms.
Yeah.
I think that's a big red flag.
Yeah.
When you're like, you're not going to bed and sharing a bed.
That's a good point.
Different rooms.
Do you sleep on the same side of the bed?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to guess. I reckon the majority of men sleep on one side. So if you're at the foot of the bed, looking at the bed,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
the bed will be in front of me.
Yes.
I reckon you sleep on the left.
No, on the right.
The majority of men sleep
You know
on the
what?
left.
It's closer to the aircon. And I love the aircon. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
you're such an ex-footballer.
I got it in.
Aircon.
No. I got it after I retired, actually, during
I know,
COVID.
but you're
You know,
still
we
an
had that-
ex-footballer.
You know, we had that really good weather during COVID.
Yeah.
I got it done then because it was too hot.
Right. Can
Only
I
one
ask the
room.
boys in the gallery, if you're standing at the foot of your bed and looking at the bed, all right? Put your hands up if you sleep on the left as you look. There you go, but I told you, it's the most common thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to move them.
You know what you do? You sleep on the girls' side.
Nothing wrong with that.
Remember Shaban, the wonderful Shaban and Tony, they'll be with you every Saturday and Sunday morning at 6 a.m. And of course, make sure you check out 21 Minutes to Go, the brand new podcast with me and Cundy. By the way, if you download today's episode, right?
Yeah.
You get a free Rolls Royce. Everyone that downloads it. Free car. Or Lamborghini or Ferrari. It's up to you.
I'm going to do it.
By the way, I have to point out that's not true. Of course, you can find all of our shows on talkSPORT wherever you swipe between talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2 and all of the sister stations and everything around. When we come back, we'll be asking whether or not it's good or bad that in the Champions League we have usually a selection of teams and one of them will be the winner. It's either going to be Liverpool, Man United, not Man United recently, but Man City, Real Madrid, but there's only a few teams that have a chance.
How dare you throw Man United in there like I didn't notice?
Well, we've won it a few times.
So Villa.
How many times?
Once.
03717 223344. Is that good or bad for football?
Let's go to Joey, who's a Spurs fan. All right, Joe?
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right, Joe. Igor Tudor, I've been waiting to get a Spurs fans on. What do you reckon?
I'm a bit concerned. Like, you know, look, if he does the job, he does the job. But he likes to play his three at the back with the wing backs. My problem is we haven't got enough centre backs to play at the back in the first place. So I think, you know, he knows what he's walking into, but I think once he's there and seen it, I think he's going to be a very frustrated man. But like, I wish him all the best. I hope he gets out of his trouble. Look, you know, I spoke to you last Tuesday about the situation after the Newcastle game, and you know, look.
The problem he's got though, Joe, he hasn't got time, right? He hasn't got time to figure out what his best team is. He ain't got time to figure out what players he can use and what positions they're best in. He's got to come in straight away with a philosophy and put it across to these players straight away.
And we're having the hardest time ever because, look, you know, if we get absolutely mauled by, you know, Arsenal, the fans are not going to give him time. You know, I would have preferred personally, you know, I said to you, you know, about the Heisen goal. I would have preferred him to be there alongside
got sacked.
someone like. Yeah, I know, and he got sacked as well. But I would like to see him stay there with someone like, you know, maybe Tim Sherwood or Harry Redknapp, just to have that good feel-good factor. So us fans got something a bit more exciting to happen. You know, look, we don't know what this guy's going to bring. He might surprise us all. He might say, you know what? You know, he's got a plan up his sleeve. We're going to.
Forest fans, you'll be pleased to hear that Vitor Pereira's points then pints mantra will continue at the City Ground. The fourth manager to work under Marinakis this season, the Portuguese says he's simple, honest and a hard worker.
I have fire because I have passion. Football is my passion. Football is something that sleeps with me and wakes up with me. And I think I can help.
Forest go to Fenerbahce in the Europa League playoff on Thursday, live over on talkSPORT 2. Leah Williamson returns to the Lionesses squad for the first time since the Euros, ahead of facing Ukraine and Iceland in World Cup qualifying. Serena Wiegman says she's keeping a close eye on her captain as she comes back from knee surgery.
I'm in close contact with her, I'm in close contact with Klopp, and she's in a good place, but yes, she has a little bit lack of minutes. I think there's some more players who are still building or didn't get the minutes we hoped for. That's also one of the reasons why we go with a bigger squad.
Lauren James, Hannah Hampton and Alex Greenwood also return, while United midfielder Ella Toone misses out with a hip injury. Newly installed Blackburn boss Michael O'Neill has told talkSPORT he won't be hindered by his other job.
I know it might sound a little bit unusual to some people, but I think that realistically it is something that is doable. I don't think it's... If it wasn't, I wouldn't have tried to do it, because I think that obviously neither party would benefit from that.
O'Neill says he went from representing Northern Ireland at the Nations League draw in Brussels straight to Rovers training. In a cricket, Ireland and Australia have crashed out of the T20 World Cup, while already eliminated Scotland face Nepal this afternoon. Elsewhere, the Scottish FA have announced Steve Clarke and his players will be based in Charlotte, North Carolina for the duration of the World Cup. The base is in between Boston and Miami, where Scotland's group games take place. And despite his sending off at Murrayfield, Henry Arundel starts for England against Ireland at the weekend. Ollie Lawrence, Tom Curry and Henry Pollock come into the side, with Tommy Freeman moving out to the wing. Jack Van Portfleet and Marcus Smith are named among the replacements, while Maro Itoje, the captain, is in line for his 100th England cap. There's more on the website at talksport.com.
Welcome back to Last Hour Drive at talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein, and alongside me is an absolute superstar in Gabby Agbonlahor.
That was the most enjoyable dump I've ever had.
Jeez. Now, still to come, we'll be looking ahead to Benfica against Real Madrid. It's live on talkSPORT 2 tonight. But now, good debate coming your way. Is football more predictable than ever?
Carlo Ancelotti, who's the first manager to win 4 Champions League finals, but he extends it to 5. Real Madrid, champions of Europe for the 15th time in their history.
There are just more meaningless games now than there were. Let's get back to a Champions League of manageable proportions where more games count.
Football has become boring. Is this why we've seen such a flat energy when it comes to football games?
And it's Paris's night. Paris in the springtime. They've beaten Inter by 5 goals to 0.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a moment. Fascinating debate. 20 minutes on the clock in the Champions League knockout game, qualifier, whatever you want to call it. Galatasaray playing Juve. Last we heard it was goalless. Gabby Agbonlahor is live over there, watching it with talkSPORT. Gabby, what's happening?
So, I saw the first goal. It was poor play from Juventus, giving the ball away, sloppy. And then Fenerbahce... Not Fenerbahce.
God. Yeah, go on. Another Turkey side.
Galatasaray score, but I missed the Juventus equaliser. I was going to the shop.
All right. Really well done, that. Yeah. You'll be going to the World Cup. Right. The Champions League, I say it returns. It's already returned, as Gabby just alluded to there, as, of course, the playoff rounds get underway. But the president, get this, the president of the Union of European Clubs, Alex Muzio, has had some very interesting things to say about the competition and football as a whole. He said, if you said when the Champions League was born in 1992, this is what it's going to be like, I'm pretty sure they'd have said, wow, we've really messed up. People don't want to watch competitions where you know who's going to win. The football community needs to come together and understand that it works as a community in a way that other businesses do not. We need each other. Now, Joe, our producer, has been number crunching. Now, when I questioned whether or not he has actually been, I was told in no uncertain terms by him and Billy, he has actually been number crunching today. Between 92 and 2025, which is when the competition started and now, 15 different teams have won the Champions League. Between 1960 and 1992, so when it's from its conception to when it changed to the Champions League, i.e. the European Cup, 19 different teams won the European. It's only 4 more.
Yep.
Okay. Between 92 and 2025, there have been winners from 6 different nations. Between 1960 and 1992, there were 10. Between 1992 and 2025, 21 teams competed in the final from 7 different nations. Before that, 32. That's quite a big change. Between 93 and 2025, I don't know why we've gone up a year, 7 teams have won the Premier League. Between 1959 and 92, 13 have won it. Okay, so nearly double the amount.
Yes.
Right. Is this good or bad? Because football is, you can't argue with this, that football is now much more predictable. And there's lots of reasons.
That, though?
The main one being that football now has more money than ever before. So the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. I think it's fair to say that, right? Do I like it?
You do.
I think that when trophies have big names on it permanently, like a Roll of Honour reads the big heads, I think it adds a certain amount of gravitas to it. I think once you get so-called smaller countries or teams winning the competition, I think it waters down that competition. So for argument's sake, the next 3 or 4 winners of the World Cup were much smaller nations. You don't need me to name them, you know they are. Let's say Faroe Islands and whatever, right?
Wales,
right? Northern Ireland, Scotland. If they all won the World Cup and then we won it, right? The Roll of Honour would say, San Marino have won it, Scotland have won it, and then England. You go, but if it reads, for argument's sake, Germany, Italy, Brazil, Spain, Argentina, England, you go, wow, I'm up there with those greats. And I feel like that with all sports. I feel like that with golf, with tennis, with snooker, with motor racing. I just think when it's that difficult to win something and eventually you or your team or your country add their name to that Roll of Honour, which is virtually impossible to do, I think that just underlines how tough it is to win it and how great that competition is.
Okay, then. What about the World Cup?
Yeah.
A shock team wins it.
Well, like Greece winning the Euros.
Yes. Didn't Denmark win the Euros as well?
Yes, right, yeah.
Years back, yeah. When a shock team wins it, isn't that good?
Well, the underdog story is great, right? Yeah. Leicester winning. Yeah, of course it's great. But I'm more than happy for that to happen once.
Why?
Because after that, I just think it shows that it's not that difficult to win.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it does.
If we have the World Cup, for instance, okay.
Yeah.
And a team that you don't expect to go and win it goes and wins it, it's great for the World Cup. Listen, I was obviously supporting England.
No, I agree with you. One story is good.
Argentina won it. I was happy for Messi, of course. Everyone wanted Messi to win it after we got knocked out. But this World Cup coming now, if an African team won it, I'll be buzzing.
If Scotland win it, will you be buzzing?
Yeah.
Liar.
I've got Scottish blood,
no,
so I would be.
No, I don't believe you.
No, I would be. Why not?
No, but it's not. My argument isn't whether or not you think it's good for that team.
Yeah.
My argument is whether or not it's good for football. That a Roll of Honour.
Of course it is. It's the biggest
I think
football competition.
Porto's achievement to win the Champions League is only up there as an unbelievable achievement because other greats have won it. If Porto joined the likes of the modern day Haji Split, Anderlecht, Young Boys, if all those, and Porto, you go, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but wouldn't you look at it and say the Champions League is the elite competition for club teams? the World Cup for countries.
If Carrier Bag won the Champions League,
I'll be like, fantastic. Look how hard it is to win the Champions League, and they've done it.
Would you not think it's embarrassing?
No, I think it's great for the competition to show that a team who hardly spend any money compared to teams that spend hundreds of millions every season can go and win it. Just shows how amazing football is. World Cup coming up. If say an African team won the World Cup, I'll be like buzzing. It just shows that, you know what? It's not going to be Brazil every year. It's not going to be Argentina, France. It's not. I
like the big heads winning it. I think it looks.
Yeah, but you said that about the Carabao Cup. You said if it was.
Yeah, I do prefer
Brentford or Fulham, for instance, a final, I wouldn't watch it.
It has been watered down, that competition, for that exact reason, that smaller clubs win it.
Oh, it's just that it's not.
Or
the
it's
big, it's not the big competition, is it? The FA Cup is.
Yeah, but when I was growing up as a kid, right, the League Cup, Liverpool won it quite a lot, but it was always no unrested players. So clubs will go into that competition with the same mindset as they do with the FA Cup.
Okay, so Macclesfield losing to Brentford, was you happy that Brentford won?
No, I didn't have a dog in that fight at all. But if Macclesfield win the FA Cup, for that year it's unbelievable. Yeah. But if the following year Accrington Stanley win it, and the following year Dagenham and Redbridge win it, I'm a little bit like, it's not what it used to be.
But do you not think as well, though, when you look at, say, the Champions League, and you look at all the teams competing, for instance, Sporting Lisbon, right, finished 7th in the league.
Have you put a TH on the end of that? I
didn't pull it.
7th.
I said 7th.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
you
I
said
did.
7th.
Okay, Sporting Lisbon finished in 7th in the league phase.
Yeah.
Sold Jokeres, plus 43 million, plus is their net spend, 43 million.
Yeah.
And they finished above Real Madrid, PSG. Wouldn't it be nice for Sporting Lisbon to be able to, in the January window, go and spend a load of money, try and fight for the Champions League? But it's never going to happen. You know for a fact PSG are going to get through, and Real Madrid will probably get through, and then they're going to finish ahead of a team like Sporting Lisbon. As a fan of a Sporting Lisbon, as a fan of a Premier League club that's not Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, isn't it nice to have some hope that, like, my team can win the Champions League one day?
No, it's not.
You don't want that. You want, no, they'd be Real Madrid or
because
Liverpool.
people won't watch it.
Yes, they will.
Right, okay. I'm going to ask you a question. You have to swear to me, look me in the eyes, you'll be honest.
Okay.
You got 2 games on talkSPORT tonight.
Yeah.
Right? You've got to listen to either Real Madrid against Man City or Young Boys against Carrier Bag. They're both semi-finals of the European Cup. What one are you listening to?
Yeah, Real Madrid, of course. Yeah, but that's a semi-final.
Why have you chosen that one?
Because I'm going to be able to see Mbappe, Dembele.
No, you're going to listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
On the talkSPORT free to download app.
Yeah, it's a more interesting game, of course it is.
Yeah, that's my point. You want the bigger teams.
Yeah, but where's the hope, though, for, like, teams that want to get to the...
Why do you want everyone to be equal?
But people might say, you always bring it back to Aston Villa, but Aston Villa got to the quarterfinals and lost to PSG. Probably the team that tested them the most during that campaign. Lost by 1 goal.
You lost.
Okay, this season, not in it. Okay, what can they spend? Aston Villa spent 32. Aston Villa spent 32.2 million pounds in the summer of 2025. Manchester United, who finished 15th, lost to Spurs somehow in Europa League final.
Yeah. You just picked 1 year, but yeah.
217 million you can still go and spend.
Yeah.
So it's hard for teams to bridge that gap because you've got such a massive fan base across the world, especially in Asia. Your revenue as Manchester United is always going to be big. You can just survive every year and still be able to spend.
Are you saying that Man United should be penalised for being so big?
Yeah, but how long is it going to go on for?
Well, that's life, though.
No, but how long?
Why don't you work for Hospital Radio?
Why can't other teams...
Why don't you work for Hospital Radio? Why are you coming in here?
Why can't other teams hope?
No,
so you're telling me that, like...
Why do you work for the biggest sports radio station in the world?
Okay, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Richest club in the world.
Yeah.
They have to be careful what they spend.
Yeah. Because
you think that's fair? So because Manchester United have been so successful,
hold on. Now
you've got the fan base.
Now you're asking me something there. I don't necessarily agree with the way financial fair play is worked out. I don't agree that's right.
Okay. Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, no.
It's not fair.
Because they've got multi-billionaire owners. So I don't agree that it's fair for them.
Okay.
Right? But the rules are rules. If Man United, as a brand across the world, generate X amount of billion, they should be allowed to spend X amount of...
How do Newcastle generate that and Villa generate that revenue across the world?
Well, it takes time.
It takes time. You got to win things. To win things, you need to spend.
Like Chelsea, Man City.
Yeah, you need to win things to spend.
Well, no, you can do it slowly. Look at teams like, Brentford have been unbelievable. Brighton, right? Brentford and Brighton, right? 10 years ago, they weren't doing what they're doing now. It takes time to build it.
Yeah, but how long? That's the problem.
Why are you in a rush? Where are you going?
Yeah, because my team, for instance, Unai Emery, the owners, they've said, we want to dream. of winning everything. They want to. But will they be able to? Probably not, because of the stupid rules. But then a team that can finish 15th can go and spend 200 million every summer. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Where everyone else... Why?
No.
Why not?
Because I like seeing gaps between the great... Because otherwise you won't get upsets.
Okay, then.
You won't get upsets, will
all
you?
right, then. So Manchester United, right?
Oh, hold on. Crystal Palace dumped out the FA Cup. Holders.
Yeah.
Would that have been such a big story if their opponents were on level playing field with them?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
Manchester United, right, finished 15th.
Galatasaray against Juventus. Last we heard it was 1-1. Gabby, what's the score?
Oh, it's a hell of a game, Andy. I tell you what, it's a great ball in behind. And, wee man, it's a great finish. Left foot. 2-1 to Juventus. What game? This is by the way.
Brilliant.
On shock, Sanchez, expert centre-half, is at fault.
Yeah.
There's a shock.
You can have your say on whether it's a good or a bad thing. We'll talk about it when we come on. Is it good or bad for football that it's becoming more predictable than ever? 03717 223344.
Judge this as you see fit. And again, I'll explain it. A video circulating on social media has showed an Arsenal fan approach Arteta and his wife, who are sitting in the car in traffic. And he goes up to the driver's window with Arteta sitting there saying, I have a shirt. I really need you to sign this for my son. This was it.
For my son. Can you sign this? Please, please. It's for my son. Can you sign the signature on the Arsenal jersey? My son loves this. Please, Arteta. Arteta, please, just... Arteta.
Coach, bro.
Just one signature, bro, please. It's for my son. Just one signature, please, Mikel. Please, it's for my son. For my son, please, please. My son loves you so much.
Well, that was that. And as far as we gather, he didn't get the shirt signed. And Mikel put the car in gear and off he went. Is there a difference here, Simon? The Chelsea players walking by the mascots, Mikel sitting in traffic in a public place, obviously, but deciding, no, I'm not going to get my window down. I'm not going to sign that.
A little bit, yeah. You know, ultimately, I know what the man is saying, but there is a cynical side of me that sees a lot of autograph hunters that do these sort of things and then sell the autographs and make it their preferred.
Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein, Gabby Bonlahoy's alongside me. Still to come, we'll be looking ahead to Benfica against Real Madrid. It's live on talkSPORT 2 tonight. Just quickly, Bukayo Saka has signed a new 5-year deal
with Arsenal until 2031. Referee Chris Kavanagh has been dropped from the weekend's Premier League games after a series of errors during Villa against Newcastle in the FA Cup. We'll go to the phone lines in a moment, but first, though, it's time for this.
Couldn't believe he got a yellow card for that. The game's gone.
Honestly, I've seen my Sunday League team defend better than our back line. Welcome to Sorry, not that. Moany fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Yeah, it's time now to hear from Aaron Nolan from our friends at Paddy Power. He's got something he wants to get off his chest in this week's Moany fans feature. Aaron has got a reputation of being a bit of a moaner, and it's well established, so let's find out what he's moaning about today.
After Thomas Frank was sacked last week, Big Ange was back in the media talking about Spurs. And as a Spurs fan, I thought, right, we're going to hear some humility, some accountability for once from Big Ange. No. He says the club's run wrong, wages are bad, recruitment's bad, mentality's all wrong. He turned us from a Champions League chasing team to 17th in the league, and he has no shame about it, no responsibility, and his chest's out blaming everyone else. But the worst part is, he was doing Jason Cundy's "to dare is to do" shtick on TV. I'm getting wound up thinking about it.
Yeah, I agree with all that, actually. Well, Gabby and I are going to see if we can outmoan the moaner. It's going to be tough this week with our own complaints of the week. We've each got 30 seconds to vent. Producer Joe will decide whether or not we've won. All right, and if so, which one of us? Would you like to go first or second with the moan?
Can I go first, please?
Of course you can. Your time starts now.
Okay, I want to moan about all the idiots out there that were moaning at the Chelsea players ignoring the kids at the game. Listen, I've been there as a player. You're switched on before a game. You've probably been told you're starting or you're not starting. You're focused on your game. Okay, they're not told that they have to go and speak to every kid and shake every kid's hand. They didn't walk past them. The kids were on the right-hand side. Enough. Trying to victimise these Chelsea players. Stop. Chelsea players done nothing wrong at all.
See, good 30 seconds. I agree with you. Good, throw your pen down.
It was nonsense, wasn't it? And you said it yesterday as well. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They're zoned in on their game.
Right, your 30 seconds is up.
Absolute idiots on social media.
Okay, stop.
Sorry.
Disgrace you are. Right, my 30 seconds begins.
Can I just have... No, go on then.
I'm going to moan about Gabby moaning, about stuff that he was moaning about before he's moaning. I'm going to moan about people moaning, right? I'm going to moan about what you've said. I agree with you. I did that on yesterday's show. The latest moan is going to be people moaning at Keith Andrews for going next door into the Macclesfield dressing room after the game, right? And patting them on the back. People going, oh, he's patronising. No, it's not. You've got a manager of a Premier League side going into a team. Macclesfield should be nowhere near the fourth round of the FA Cup. What they've done has been above and beyond. He's gone in there and congratulated them all. Well done. Stop whinging about it.
I'd be buzzing as a Macclesfield player. Me too, mate. That Premier League manager's coming to speak to me.
So would I.
I'll be buzzing.
But people moaning because
because people always want to find something negative, like the Chelsea players.
All right, stop moaning.
Stop.
Yeah, you're driving me mad now. Producer Joe is going to tell...
but seriously though, Andy.
Stop whinging.
The Chelsea players.
He's moaning. He's moaning too much, Joe.
Done nothing wrong
Joe,
at all.
you shut up for a minute. Joe, who's won? It's a tie between me and you. So we flip a coin. Let's find out who wins it.
Sorry, they're zoned in on their game. Been told they're going to start.
I'm going to take that.
This is what you got to do in set pieces. This is what we want to do at this game. No, you should not zone in. You should go and look for every kid available and go and give them a high five.
Moany fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Finished? Feel better now? Feel better now?
I don't know, mate.
You careful, mate. All your hair will foot. Should we go to the phone lines? 03717 223344. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, is football more predictable than ever? Lee's a gooner. So someone that's definitely not used to success. Hello, Lee.
Hello, Gabby. How are you?
You're right, mate. Cheeky this guy is.
You right, Lee?
Oh, mate, I've never heard such a snob in my life. Was there ever a time that Man U wasn't a big club?
I
think there was. So how did that become a big club?
Always a big club.
Always.
Always a big club.
Really?
Yeah.
Always. Before the Fergie days. What?
Yeah. Are you joking? What? First English winners of the European Cup. 68, massive club.
Okay, so what do you think about Tottenham winning the Europa League? Is that a big club? Because they nearly got relegated last year, and this year they might get relegated. So to me, that's not a big club. That's a joke to the Europa League, then, is it?
Spot on, mate.
So I don't understand your question. I'm not questioning if there are big clubs or not. I'm questioning. I like the fact there are big clubs and little clubs.
I know you use the Madrid City or Young Boys Carabag playing.
Yeah.
What if it was Madrid? If it was Madrid Carabag and City Young Boys?
Yeah.
You're cheering for City and Madrid to win those games. So I can guarantee you 90% of the population are cheering for the other two.
Spot on, mate.
Where have you got that stat from?
He knows, mate. He knows his stuff.
We want to see an upset.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this.
Why has the FA Cup got the magic of the FA Cup title?
Let me ask you, what Champions League final would you rather see? Real Madrid, Barcelona, or carry a bag against Young Boys?
No. I would like to see a big Ed against a little Ed, and I would be cheering on the little Ed.
I know, but which one out of the two scenarios I've given you would you like to see? You've got tickets for the World Cup final. You can see Brazil, Argentina, or Morocco have made it against Haiti. Which one are you going to watch?
I'm going to ask you. I'm going to answer a question for a question.
Well, you can't do that because I'll just answer your question.
No. How hard
hold on, Lee.
Let Lee speak.
No, but Lee, I asked you a question.
Andy,
Which World Cup final would you like to go and see? Barcelona, Argentina against Brazil, Argentina v Brazil, or Morocco against Wales?
If Barcelona got to the World Cup final, I'd be cheering them on because they've done well.
Okay. Apart from that slip that I made, which final would
Lee,
you know what?
You've got him, Lee.
Lee, your silence speaks volumes.
No, it doesn't.
Which answer the question?
I'm right. I would rather see. Morocco Wales.
You lie, absolute lie.
Why don't you like an upset?
No, because how hard have those two teams had to work to get there?
Well, have the other teams not worked hard to get there?
No, they've worked harder because they're better
Not as
teams.
hard because they're more gifted.
Yep.
All right, No, I disagree with Lee.
Lee, you're spot on, mate.
No, you're not.
I believe so, Gabby.
Yeah,
I want to see the team that have had to work harder to get there.
No, I disagree with you.
Morocco, when they got, what did they get to, the semi-finals? Or,
was it the quarters, maybe?
Yeah, semis, yeah.
Amazing. And everyone was cheering them on. Everyone wanted them to do better.
Did they lose to France? Who did they lose to?
I don't believe.
But I was the same. I was going for Morocco. Andy, Lee's got you, mate.
No, he hasn't.
He has, mate.
Who's your greatest ever player?
What?
In tennis. What do you mean at what? Football?
In what sport? What, in football?
In Arsenal's best ever player?
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's not the most difficult question I've ever asked on this show.
Dennis Bergkamp.
Right, where'd you buy him from?
Ajax.
Right, smaller club?
Oh,
back then, now, yes.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you bought another Dennis Bergkamp from a smaller club, would you be happy or sad? Because if all clubs were the same, they wouldn't have to sell them to you. Oh, but I think Bergkamp was Inter Milan, by the way, not Ajax.
Was it Inter, Bob, when we got it? It was, you're right, sorry, you're right.
That's all right, that's all right.
The reason he is with no Bergkamp, there would have been no Henry.
No, but what I'm saying is, you're guilty as much as we are because you buy players from smaller clubs so they can stay alive. You give them money.
And but I still cheer on the underdog.
Yeah, Napoli brought McTominay from a smaller club.
Lee,
and it happens, mate.
Lee, I cheer on the underdog. I hope Arsenal do well.
Thank you very much.
Top man, Lee.
Good work, Lee. Still to come. We're looking ahead to a big old night of Champions League action across talkSPORT Network time for no Googling. Been a good show. I've enjoyed it. It's been great.
Bentley's
good callers.
Tomorrow about you.
Good call. Don't tell him. Tell him it was a terrible show.
Bentley will be on tomorrow to back you up.
Good callers, by the way. Thanks for your calls, everyone. We want to know who's the last English player to score in the Champions League final. That's an unbelievable question. Who's the last English player to score in the Champions League final?
I'll be a Man United player.
Answer to that and more coming up right after this. Before you leave us, Jason, here's a question. Can you separate Tyson from John?
No, because John Fury won't allow you to.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'd like to, but John Fury won't allow it. Every time you try to, he's in there flipping tables and stuff like that. So, unfortunately, John Fury won't allow you to separate the two. You know that if you have one, you've got to have the other.
Jason, thanks. That was a great call. Thank you for that. Tom's a Leeds United fan, no doubt a boxing fan as well. What are you making of all of this then, Tom? The Furies are back, but you know what comes back with it.
Oh, yeah. Big John, honestly. Hiya, gents. I think that...
Morning.
I just think Tyson needs to sit and have a word with his dad, doesn't he? He needs to say, Dad, just shut up. Like, the fact is, in the first fight when he fought Usyk, there was massive criticism that listening to his dad in the corner cost him the fight because he was in there yapping, saying, do this, do that, telling him what to do. And John's like this every time. The man is an absolute nutter. He needs reining in. Like, honestly, the thing is, he was headbutting that little plastic cage face-off thing when Tommy was fighting KSI. He flipping headbutted one of Usyk's trainers when they were all waiting just to, like, they were chanting at each other and he had to headbutt one of them.
Yeah.
Now he's doing this. It's like, the fact is, Tyson Fury is at the back end of his career. It's nice to see him back in boxing. I always said this, and I'm not like good at predicting stuff, not like you guys, but I always said as soon as he loses to Usyk, it'll be, there's a reason why. He's not big enough of a man to just say, look, he won.
Cricket balls are red, baseballs are white, American footballs are brown, and tennis balls are yellow. We don't even think about it really, but the story behind the tennis ball is actually quite interesting and even involves Sir David Attenborough. I know, here's the tale. Tennis has its roots in 12th century France when people used to make balls from all sorts. Cork, wool, chalk, animal fur and even human hair. Uniformity was found centuries later when people started making balls out of something called vulcanized rubber, invented in the US. But the balls kept on breaking, so a British lawyer, who also loved tennis, suggested they put a flannel covering on the outside, and thus the tennis ball as we know it was born. One problem, it was either white or black. And when the controller of BBC Two, Sir David Attenborough, decided Wimbledon would be shown in colour on the BBC in 1967, no one could actually see the balls on telly. So the International Tennis Federation went away and created a new colour called Optic Yellow, which would show up without the need for a 4K LED display. Not that anyone had that in the 1960s, of course. Since then, all tennis balls have been covered in that material and have their trademark colour for that exact reason. Amateur tennis players and dogs worldwide are forever grateful. You could say the ITF aced it.
Driver talkSPORT, Andy Goldstein.
Telling you, mate, CIA, they can do it.
I'm watching something unbelievable at the moment.
They can stop the car, mate. The CIA.
How'd you work that out?
I was watching a podcast.
Oh, okay, it must be true then.
Podcast, mate, about it.
Have you seen Mr. In Between?
In Between Us?
No, Mr. In Between.
In Between Us?
No, that's In Between Us. Have you seen Mr. In Between?
I've never seen Mr. In Between.
Mind blowing.
What's it about?
It's about, in Australia, it's about a guy that's like a little bit dodgy, but you don't realise how dodgy he is. It's mind blowing.
True story?
No, I'm up to episode 4.
Not a true story?
No.
I can't only watch true stories now.
What are you talking about?
I can't watch things.
What was the last movie you watched?
It was Housemaid.
Well, that's not true.
It is.
That could be further from the truth, that.
It's true, mate, that happens, Senior.
No.
Yeah.
What are you watching on telly at the moment?
I'm watching a lot of podcasts, mate.
On telly, you watching them?
Yeah, on TV, yeah.
How's that work?
Put them on YouTube. It's on the telly.
Oh, right, okay.
Apart from that, I'm watching... Actually, I'm not going to say what I'm watching.
Yeah, go on.
It's disturbing.
Oh, don't say that. Is it true?
It's a true story.
No, don't lower the tone on my show, my friend.
Sorry, mate, but it's...
Jeez, make up something.
Interesting watch.
Okay, we won't go there.
Last time Man United won the Premier League.
That is disturbing. Before the break, I asked the question, who's the last English player to score in the Champions League final? I was there for the game. It was at Wembley.
Peter Whiff.
Why would I have been there? I was about 5. Wazza against Barcelona.
Wazza.
Man United lost 3-1.
Great goal, though.
Great goal.
Right foot, weren't it? Bent it in.
Yeah, just outside the area, was it?
Yes.
For us at 7, the Go Adrian Lamb hosts kick-off with all the goals as they go in from the Champions League and playoffs and the EFL. Meanwhile, over on talkSPORT 2, you can hear live commentary of the first leg between Benfica and Real Madrid. Would you, Adam and Eve, the GOAT that is known to his friends as Adrian Durham, joins us to look ahead to all of it now. Adrian, good evening to you.
Good evening,
Adrian.
I've got a question for Gabby.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm looking forward
Seriously impressed that you can spell CIA. But what does it stand for?
Something intelligence agency.
How ironic that the only word you got is intelligence.
Central Intelligence Agency.
It's spot on. See, you put
Thanks,
on this
mate.
front that you don't know.
I've got one.
I missed year 11. Year 12.
I've got one for you, Aid.
Go on.
What does Tesco stand for?
Go on.
Good food at affordable rates. Right, okay. Let's start.
Actually, I've got another question.
Oh, cool, yeah, good. Okay,
I have
good.
just, I did this thing with Gabby, right, where he messaged me recently.
Yeah.
And I did that thing where I sent a message back saying, "Who's this?"
Please
he was
tell me
really
quick.
upset with me. It was just a joke, Gabby. But what I've done is send him a picture of the Bristol City ground. I'm at Bristol City tonight for the Wrexham game. And in the background, there's some flats. Can you tell me what TV show they're from?
Oh.
Why don't you look at the picture rather than just go, oh?
Seen the picture?
You could show the picture to me.
He literally just sat there and went, Have you got it?
Yeah, that's the picture, mate. Go on.
What flat? Where are the flats? In the background, we can't see flats.
I'm going to guess that, like...
I've got a guess as well. I haven't even seen it. I'll have a guess.
I'm going to guess...
I'll write down. I can't see it, but I'm going to...
Last of the Summer Wine?
No.
I'm going to guess it Only Falls.
It's Only Falls.
There you go.
Goldstein gets it.
What was that called? Mandela House, was it?
Yeah, Nelson Mandela House. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got a question for you.
Just outside Peckham. Go on.
I've got a question for you, Gabby, but I would like you to listen to it. All right, Aid?
Okay.
In Only Fools and Horses,
Yep.
first guess only, what was Uncle Albert's first name?
No idea, mate.
Albert.
For God's sake. Adrian, like, this is unbearable. He's...
I was desperate for you to say uncle, honestly.
No idea. No idea.
Normally, Adrian, I'll swear, but I don't want to get in trouble. And they're out of dumps. So he's making me going to swear soon.
No idea, Aid. Right.
Brilliant.
Let's start. No idea. That's amazing, Gab. But let's start in the EFL. Massive game between... Oh, it is a massive game. Charlton and Portsmouth, 2 teams towards the bottom of the championship. Tough one to call, right, Aid?
I would say so, yeah. Although Charlton have got on a little bit of a roll picking up points, and they just beat Stoke at home in the last game. So, I don't know. I think Charlton are sort of veering towards safety. They're 7 clear of the relegation zone. Pompey need to start picking up points. Away from home has not traditionally been their forte, so that's a big one. And the one here tonight, winner of this, Bristol City Wrexham, goes into the playoff places. And if you look at Wrexham, 3 years ago, they're in non-league. And now they're on the brink of getting into the Premier League, where they may well take Tottenham Hotspur's Premier League place. And they've got Chelsea in the FA Cup. And whatever you think of Wrexham and what they've done, it's an extraordinary story.
Before I let you go, we've got, it looks like full schedule in Leagues 1 and 2, actually. Where could the big stories be tonight, Aid?
Oh, the big story is going to be Benfica Real Madrid, without a doubt. But and we're there, of course, and that's commentary on talkSPORT too. But the top of League 1 is fantastic. Cardiff are clear at the moment. They should be too strong for Wimbledon. We've got 5th playing 4th. Bradford taking on Stockport. That's a big game. Lincoln in second at home to Northampton. And maybe the biggest game is Reading, who are flying just on the brink of the playoff places at home to third place Bolton. So we're at all those games.
What about Bromley?
tonight.
Aid. It's
Bromley,
a big one, isn't it? Top of the league.
The only unbeaten home side left in the 92. So and it's an incredible story. But listen, they're the Arsenal of League Two. They're set piece FC. They score all their goals from set pieces. But you can't argue with it. They're top 13 unbeaten. Their last defeat was the 29th of November, and they'll be too strong for Cheltenham tonight. And we're at that one as well.
Lovely jubbly. Thanks for coming on, Aid.
Top man, Albert.
See you soon.
Cheers, Uncle.
I'll get you back for that, by the way. That was rotten from you.
Why?
No, I thought it was a trick question.
What was
Uncle Albert?
I
thought to myself, maybe Albert's his surname.
No, you didn't think that.
Yes, I did.
You just didn't know.
Of course I did. Why else would I say Albert? I'm thinking it's his surname. He's trying to mess me up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I certainly
okay,
did that.
mate.
I certainly
Poor
did.
Bent here.
Right, time now to look ahead to tonight's European football action with our friends at Enterprise Rent a Car.
European football preview on talkSPORT with Enterprise Rent a Car. Whatever it is, we're here for it.
You know that's half time.
Yeah. I know.
They show no highlights half time. Gab's like, there's another goal.
No, I didn't.
Right, let's start with that massive. Gab, what happened?
Get lost.
Yeah, they're just showing repeats of all the goals from the first half. All right, let's start with that massive game over on talkSPORT 2 tonight between Benfica and Real Madrid, because Benfica beat Real Madrid 4-2 just 20 days ago.
What a game.
Massive tie for
What
Madrid.
a finale.
Are below as well, despite taking over just 5 weeks ago as well. It's thought that he has a contract till the end of the current season, meaning they could be looking for another new boss in the summer. Do you think Jose could be auditioning for the Real Madrid job
Never.
this time?
No. I don't think they'll have him back.
No.
I really don't. And tonight's game is one of the games definitely of the week because of what happened in that game. Was it 5 weeks ago where the goalkeeper scored in the last second of the game? Unbelievable. That we've spoken about for years. But if I'm Real Madrid, okay, let's run it back. Real Madrid needs to play with a bit of anger tonight of like, okay, Mourinho come and done a job on us. Now we need a decent lead to take back to the Bernabeu. Is it next week, is it? In 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So I expect it to be an entertaining game. No Bellingham tonight, though, to the shame.
No, yeah, he's out for 6 more weeks, I think.
Yeah, but I think it'll be an entertaining game tonight because Real Madrid still can't defend, and they Barcelona, by the way, don't get me started on them.
Yeah.
I think they shipped 4 or 5 against Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey last week. Terrible. Again, on the weekend, they lost 2-1 to Girona. I think that was yesterday. They're in bad form, Barca. Both Spanish teams cannot defend. If you're Arsenal, or if you're Man City, you'd love them in the
Happy days. Another playoff first leg tonight sees PSG go up against Monaco. PSG, they're currently second in the French league after a mixed season so far. Do you see them being strong enough to defend their Champions League title? Because last time out in the competition, they were pretty dog up until the knockout phases anyway.
Listen, they've got the players too, but I saw on the weekend they lost, I think it might have been to Rennes, 2 or 3-0. And Dembele come out after the game and says the players need to stop playing for themselves. And the manager sort of didn't like those comments from Dembele. So it doesn't all seem rosy at the moment with PSG. If I was a betting man, I'd pick Arsenal to beat PSG over 2 legs and in a final with just the squad that Arsenal have got. So my money wouldn't be on PSG to win it this season.
Who do you think is going to win the Champions League?
I think Arsenal will. And you see with PSG, did they win it because they've never won it before and the pressure and it was like, we have to win it. Sometimes you win that first one, the pressure's off them, and that's why they're playing Monaco in a playoff.
Okay.
They've not performed this season.
A reminder, after a busy night of football, the boys on the Sports Bar, Cundy and I'll be taking your calls from 10 or there or thereabouts. That was a look at tonight's European action with our friends at Enterprise Rent a Car. Whatever it is, they're here for it.
European football preview on talkSPORT with Enterprise Rent a Car. Here for it. Book now at enterprise.co.uk.
We were just talking about Real Madrid Benfica. Huge game. It's live on talkSPORT 2. When we come back, Billy will be in the studio for the end of show quiz, and we'll have team news ahead of that mouth-watering tie.
You know, something, it costs nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it costs absolutely nothing. And it's amazing. You maybe underestimate how much it means to people, those kids, you know, for sitting there. Imagine the kid in the playground, you know, so-and-so come up and said hello to me, he patted me in the head. Just,
yeah.
I'm loath to use the word wee things like that, because those wee things are actually big things in the grand scheme of things, Jeff, and that is not a good look at all.
Yeah.
I mean, what does it take to come out your way and walk and give the kids a wee high five on the way through?
I have to say, there's been a lot of fuss has been made about absolutely nothing, in my opinion. Here, I don't think they saw them. They all had their headphones on. They're completely oblivious to it. And all these players, they're walking past millions of people every day. If they had to stop and look at everyone to make sure they weren't upsetting someone, they would never get to where they're going.
No, and look, there's two parts to this for me. One, I was in that position as a young boy, and you wanted to touch them or, you know, have sort of interaction with them. I don't honestly think many of the players saw them. I heard Ali and Jeff talk about this morning, and I'm like, oh, where was that? How have I missed that? And then I see it, and I'm looking at them. I don't think they see them. Now, if you really want those mascots to be seen, don't hide them around the corner, because that's where they were. I think there was faux outrage. People love to be outraged, love to be offended. If they had walked past them and they saw them, then I think there's some merit in it. But I'm not convinced, by the way. They even see them. They even look at them. No, I'm not. People love to be outraged, mate. I've seen loads of people jump on this bandwagon. It's not a good optic if they saw them.
Right, it's flown by today, always a good sign. You're listening to Drive on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein, the brilliant Gabby Agbonhall. Follow us at 7. The Go Adrian Diamo's kick-off. All the goals as they go in from the Champions League playoffs and the EFL. Meanwhile, on talkSPORT 2, you can hear commentary. First leg between Benfica and Real Madrid. Team news for that is in. The wonderful Ian Danter can tell us more. Dance, good evening.
Evening to you, boys. 2 changes for Benfica, who scored that dramatic late goal from goalkeeper Anatoly Trubin to see off Real Madrid 4-2 and qualify in 24th spot for this playoff round. Trubin keeps his place in goal, of course. Dedic comes in for Silva at the back, and Fredrik Osnes, the Norwegian, is fit to play in midfield. So that's 2 changes that Benfica show from their win at Santa Clara on Friday night. As for Real Madrid, well, Trent Alexander-Arnold, who set up a wonderful goal for one of the goals in the 4-1 win against Real Sociedad at the weekend, he starts. He's played so little football after a couple of muscle injuries, but he was back on song on Saturday, and he's part of a Real Madrid team that shows only one change, and it's a big change. Kylian Mbappe rested at the weekend with an ongoing knee complaint, back into the starting lineup for young Gonzalo Garcia, who drops to the Real Madrid bench. Dean Ashton's going to be alongside me, Andy. We are live from 7:30 on talkSPORT 2 with all the build-up, and then the game live at 8 at the Estadio de Luz. Big game. Jose Mourinho taking on his former employers, Benfica against Real Madrid.
More importantly, I just want to say unlucky on the penalty shootout defeat to Leeds. Dance.
Oh, thanks very much, Gabby. I hear the sincerity in your voice, and I'll take that on board.
He was laughing, by the way. He was laughing.
Oh, I'm sure he didn't crack open another bottle of champagne like he did when he got relegated. Revenge is a dish best served cold, Mr. Bondahor.
It's disgusting. I can only apologise.
Sorry, Dads.
It's going to happen. I will get my Ruengi on you. Don't you worry about it, fella.
Top man.
You're disgraceful.
Cheers. Sorry, I couldn't help
See you
it.
down there, mate. Have some respect.
I'm sorry, mate. I thought it's more important than the Real Madrid team news.
Talking of respect, someone that we've got none for. It's one more Billy's in the studio. He's shy. He does look like he's 10. She should. What time's she coming, Bill?
5 minutes.
Okay, well, she's what? How are you, Billy? What's your day?
Great.
Yeah, no one cares, mate.
You alright, Gab?
Wait. Sounds like ad-libbing.
It's just nice to have Gab here.
Oh, what are you saying about Benny?
No.
Oh,
Benny will be
we'll
back.
play that tomorrow.
Can't wait for Benny to be back. It's nice for.
Why is it nice? It's nice when anyone's here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, to be fair.
Stop speaking.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, stop speaking. What are we doing?
It's Chinese New Year.
It's a list. It's a list because I haven't got time.
No, it's not a list, but it is Chinese New Year.
Today?
Over the next few days, I think.
Happy New Year.
15-day celebration.
It's about positivity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Miss was saying this morning.
Happy New Year to our
And every year has an animal. It's the year of the horse.
Yes, the horse.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
year. So it's kind of about that.
Ask me if I care.
Do you care?
Hey, show some respect, please.
No, that's a horse impression. I have respect, but
That's pretty funny.
Thanks.
Do you want your questions?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Andy, do you want to go first?
Well, we should be going first.
What's the fastest a horse has ever run?
This fast. Are we doing it in miles per hour?
Yes, please.
Okay, give me the options.
37, 43, 61.
Oh, they go fast, don't they? 61.
Nah, 43.
Well, I put one on the back of my car the other day. What?
Not a sports car, it's a horse.
Well, they've got horsepower, haven't they? Okay, go on.
One more
Gary.
question, mate.
Gabby, how long is the Great Wall of China? I forgot multiple choice for this one.
No, you didn't.
Well, why don't you look at your answer and make up two more, Bill?
I'm not giving you the chance to mock me for years to come.
300 miles.
Yep.
4,000 miles. 13,000 miles.
Wow.
Oh, it's been a goal.
Yeah,
Galatasaray. I'm going to go for the middle one.
And it's 2-2. There you go.
The middle one, Bill.
What was that? 4,000? I forgot what it was. 13,000 miles. Great Wall of China is.
Long, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
You need down, boy. You can see that from space.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the only man-made thing you can see from space.
Thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't get that though, because it's only like 20,000 miles around the world, so
yeah,
doesn't make much sense.
What?
It's only like 20,000 miles around the world.
And the Great Wall of
13,000.
You've done that wrong then.
Great Wall of China.
It's not 3/4 of the world.
Must be.
Right, just get on with the questions, Bill.
Andy, it's the year of the horse.
Correct.
But what is the smartest animal in the world?
Dolphin.
Beside humans.
Monkey. A monkey dolphin.
Dolphin, chimpanzee, elephant.
Oh.
I know this.
Well, it can't be elephant, right?
Why?
Nah, this looks stupid.
Let me laugh.
I'm going to go for
Hurry up.
chimpanzee. Must be. They're very clever people.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Correct. And they share 99% of their DNA with humans.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. I did know that.
Good to know.
Gabby, what animal was the Chinese zodiac the year of your birth? So it's the horse this year.
You going to give me multiple choice?
Yeah, can I have multiple choice, please, mate?
Pigeon, tiger, llama.
I don't think it'll be a pigeon.
Why?
Isn't that what Anthony does? That dance,
Do
pigeon
you know
dance.
what?
They scored for Man United.
They brought out a dunk with a pigeon on it. I wonder if that was for
What was the other one?
Pigeon, tiger, llama.
I'm going for a tiger.
I would have gone pigeon.
Tiger.
It is a tiger.
See?
Oh, okay. Well done.
Yeah, not a pigeon. That's.
Okay.
I mean, go on. Go on.
Andy, how long would it take to shake hands with every single person in China?
Oh.
2-second handshake.
Wow.
Well, I wouldn't do that because I don't like touching people. So that question's stupid, Billy.
It would also take ages.
Have a guess.
What do you want it in?
Years, please.
Every person. What, they're all lined up?
Yeah.
So I've got to. Are they coming towards me or am I going towards them? So have I got to move? Or am I staying in one place?
Stay still.
So they come past
me. They can
me.
do the work, yeah.
1,000 years.
20 years.
89 years.
I'll do it quicker.
I was close.
Hold on. Halve it. I'll go 2.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go both hands.
Yeah, true.
Come on, Michael.
Last one.
How long did it take to build the Great Wall of China? You can both do that one.
A day.
How long?
Closest wins.
13,000.
I'd say 89 years.
I'm going to say 88 years.
Brilliant.
2,300 years.
So I won it.
That long?
They started in 680 BC.
You know why? Couldn't get the builders. They want another job.
People that the Mayan.
Billy, get out.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow, though.
Yeah, we'll do.
Gav, I won't see you tomorrow.
No,
which
well
is a
done,
shame
guys.
because you've been nothing short of brilliant today.
Back to the bench for me.
High five. When are you back on talkSPORT?
When I get
No, you've got your. When's your next
bench?
I know you do Fridays anyway.
Thursday.
What are you doing Thursday?
Thursday with Brazil and Friday with
wonderful.
Alex Crook.
Okay.
He's very nice about you.
Yeah, no, he uses my hair product. That's it. Me and Benty will be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Thanks for listening. Have a lovely evening.
Love Undercover, Netflix.
Be safe, everyone. Be safe.
Listen, I just think you need to put more respect on Virgil van Dijk. I'm not being a Liverpool fan. I'm saying as a player, when I watch, when my eyes see things, my eyes see defenders, you need to respect Virgil van Dijk. If you look at both of the games, you tell me what's better. Terry, what can he do better than Van Dijk as a player? Forget about what they've won and how long they've been playing in the Premier League. What can John Terry do that is better than Virgil van Dijk? Because it's not one-on-one defending, for starters.
Oh, mate.
Oh, God.